we are back in Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel 4. Where we last left off, we arrived at St. Ursula, and apparently this thing is putting such a strain on the PS4 you may be able to hear it straining in the background. This hospital is way more impressive than I imagined it. Yeah, it's not just the building, the doctors here are the best of the best. Patients with complicated illnesses and injuries come from all over for treatment. They're receiving funding from Rome Inferi, are they not? I've heard that since the annexation, they've seen an influx of patients from all over the Empire. There doesn't seem to be that many people as far as I can see. The security's a joke in this place. I thought the military and political types were supposed to be coming in and out of here. I imagine they keep those particular patients behind closed doors. Can't get through to Valerie. Perhaps she's in a place with no signal. In that case, we have no choice but to search the premises. We should be careful not to attract attention as we walk around. Let's go. So this place is not as bad as Crossbell itself for NPCs, but it's like the second worst by default. Hello there, this is St. Ursula Medical College Hospital. The name's a bit of a mouthful, so most people just call it St. Ursula's Hospital. Wait, Una, is that really you? Long time no see, Tony. Is this an acquaintance of yours? Yeah, he helped me out when Ken and Nana were running a really high fever. Indeed, that was before you joined the police academy. Ken and Nana came down with the same bug together. Una was on her own and brought them both to the hospital. Neither Mom or Dad were at home at the time, so I didn't have much choice. I can just imagine how that little scene played out. Anyway, it's great to see you again. You're here to see someone, so I'll let you get on with it. How does he know we're here to see someone? Someone telling him something we don't know about? Come to see a colleague. Took a really nasty fall headfirst down the stairs and came here for a checkup. He's been pulling some crazy overtime hours night in and night out. Guess finally caught up with the poor guy. Now, these are supposed to... Wow. So yeah, they're linked through the roof there, so I want to do everything outside before heading inside. Luke just started this year. He passed his med school entrance exam with flying colors, so there's no question about his talent. But he seems to have been in a slump lately. Comes to me for advice sometimes. For all the hard work he's putting in, I've got to double down just as much. Still have a lot to learn to be able to save many lives. It's easy to get depressed just lying in a hospital room all day. Dr. Michaud recommends that patients get out in the sun if they can. He was right, I really perked up it for some fresh air. I'm trying to get outside every day now, and it's been doing me a world of good. That doctor really knows his stuff. Now, I thought you were able to fish out here in Zero, because the one doctor is a member of the fishing guild. I'm not seeing that here.
Oh, is this some sort of cafeteria?
Right here, yeah.
Yeah, it's both for visitors and hospital staff. They even have rooms for people to stay overnight.
Right up there. This must be one of Crossbell's hidden gems. The reviews say it's not only nutritious, but also delicious. Now that I've had my checkup, I think I'll give it a try. That's a filthy lie. Hospital food has no flavor. Everyone knows it. Welcome to Lectier. It's mostly a place for medical staff to stay, but we also serve visitors as well. We also have a wide variety of wares available for purchase, so please take a look around. Try the recommended dish. Now we have XL hashed rice. In terms of money, we're actually pretty good. Medical gloves. We're good for battle scopes. I think that's all we need. I think we have all the gloves now. Well then, you can reach the dormitory by going to the second floor. We have a lot of empty rooms now that some may have been transferred to the convalescent home or have become field medics. But it seems they weren't allowed to take everything with them. There's still many personal belongings lying around. Cleaning it all up wasn't an easy job, but I've kept all the rooms and the stuff inside squeaky clean. Wouldn't be much of a welcome if they came back to a dusty room after all. I don't know if we were ever allowed in this part in Zero. Anyway, second floor was for the female staff, I believe, and then the third floor was for the male. Staff dormitory. Okay, so the way this is set up, we can't even go and check on Cecile's room or anything.
What a picturesque view.
Ain't bad at all.
This spot's pretty popular for patients who want some fresh air.
I pounced on this place as soon as I heard one of the cleaning staff retired. I scored an interview and job in no time flat. Seen my share of embarrassment, so I owe this hospital for getting me back on track. I really needed this job. Still, it's a bit odd they chose to build a convalescent home so close to our Morka village. They won't say this publicly, but it's probably a facility to transport severely injured troops. Governor General doesn't miss a trick. Huh? Isn't that janitor former Congressman Gable? He used to be an avid proponent for Ereboni back in the day, but no one's seen hide nor hair of him since he was exonerated for tax evasion. Can't believe he wound up pushing a mop around for a living. If only all politicians could follow his example. They're the same. As far as I know, this is not like Persona, where there's an achievement for getting all of the drinks in the game. These look like private hospital rooms. Probably best not to enter. So in Zero, yes, you could barge into anyone's room at any time. Yeah, those are all the same. Can't believe it. Never been ill once in my life, and now I'm in the hospital with a broken bone. I was a lot more vibrant and spry back in my day, I'll have you know. Still, look at me now. Guess that's just the way the cookie or bones crumble. Might as well live it up while I'm here. Dress myself up all nice, maybe settle in with a good book or two. Just waiting on my husband to bring the things I asked him for. I was at a piano recital when all of a sudden my left hand just stopped working. Doctor said I got localized paralysis or some kind of virus. Whenever I felt down about it, Lindy would draw a keyboard on a piece of paper and practice with me. Then we'd talk about my favorite radio show together, and then I'd show her all the fan mail I wrote them in. Nowadays, no one knows where Lindy is at all. It's a lot lonelier around here without her, but I just won't give up playing piano no matter what. Just gotta keep practicing. So yeah, that kind of thing does happen. Huh, Nurse Jenny. I haven't been able to get in contact with Lindy. No one seems to know where she is. From what I hear, she was in the capital on the day of the incident. Still, for all my fretting, I really do believe she'll make it back to us safely. All we can do in the meantime is wait. Lindy's gone missing? Add that to the list of people to worry about. Now we just need to find Officer Joy. Took a bit of a tumble in the hallway, but the nurse in training helped me right back up. At first glance, she seemed more like the standoffish, unapproachable type. But after seeing how worried she was about me, I could tell how genuine her compassion was. Sounds like they got a pretty good promising new hire on staff, huh? That said, his first impression seemed very applicable to Valerie. I saw Ilya going through her rehabilitation while she was still in the hospital. She was so harsh on herself, it was kind of scary. The fangirl in me is rooting for her recovery, but at the same time, I don't want her to overdo it. Time for lunch, Mr. Vanson. Here you are. What the heck is that? Is there anything other than eggs on the menu? What you mean? You're malnourished, and there's nothing more nutritious out there than eggs. Go on, dig in. No need to be shy. Someone please tell me that's just some sick prank or something. So, in real life, the only time I've ever actually heard about that was with, like, patients undergoing severe kidney failure, how they have to screen their food so heavily one of the few things they can eat with every meal is eggs. I don't know if that's what he's going through or not. Mr. Vanson here's been diagnosed with a nutritional deficiency, so I prepared a special diet for him. We can't slack on patient care just because we're short on staff. True professionals get the job done no matter what the situation. That's what Cecile always says. No, I didn't want to talk to you again. Oh, we have to go over here to talk to him, I think. I get the feeling this will just make my deficiency even more deficient. Then again, I guess St. Ursula isn't so highly renowned for nothing. It'll be fine. They're professionals. They know what they're doing, right? I'm sorry it's taken me so long to visit. It's fine. I know the work you're doing is important. Thanks for understanding. So how are you doing? I remember you saying before you were still feeling quite a bit of pain. Well, about that. They said I could be discharged as soon as tomorrow. Really? Thank you, Dios. What a relief. It's all worked out. Thank you, Adios. Looks like praying every day paid off after all. This husband of mine, such a drama queen. Let's see, according to your latest physical, the fractures in your tibia are healing up quite nicely. We'll get your orthopedic cast off you. Are you sure you won't consider rehabilitation? It'll help expedite the convalescence phase. What, you trying to make me feel stupid with all your smart-ass doctory mumbo-jumbo? There's only one gal out there I answer to, and you're not the boss of me, old man. Not that I have any right to show my ugly mug back home anymore. The only place I got left in the world is this bed, damn it. Not again. What's getting him down this time? This boy, just as indecisive as ever, I take it. They said he's the only son of some wealthy family from the capital, but he certainly doesn't act like it. Won't listen to a word out of my mouth. I can barely understand anything from his. Just about had it with him. Sydney, is that you? What do you want now, huh? Got nowhere left anymore, so just leave me alone already. I don't recognize who that is exactly, if that's supposed to be a reference to something in particular. Turn the camera. I just started my residency this year. Thought my name would look pretty nice with an MD after it, so I applied for the med school. Total walk in the park. Thought I'd end up a doctor in no time. Emphasis on thought. Every day it's more books to study, more reports to write, it never stops. I'm just so behind on everything. But Michaud, he's just as diligent and focused as he was the day we met. This might sound silly, but that kind of work ethic is almost cool in a way. The train got me here just in time to make my rounds. Turns out riding the bus here all the way home from home takes longer than you think. That said, Litton should be starting to shift soon. Hope he didn't oversleep or anything. Internal medicine, not allowed. This should be the lobby here. Actually, let's examine a couple of the doors. Clinical examination room. Clinical exam. Aw, man. Wow. I have to travel to the hospital twice a week from Crossbell. Now I just hop on the train. Hardly takes any time at all. It's been a real lifesaver, literally. Ever since that convalescent home near our Morka village was built, the doctors here have been busier than ever. Guess they must be short on people now with all the staff they transferred over there. Huh. I don't know if we have these listed already, but I'm gonna do these just in case it's for an achievement. Hey, it's the dude from Nines. Just like I thought. It's you guys. I was riding laps with our Ace Wonder earlier on. Got so weak from hunger that he ended up falling right off his horse. Knew he was hungry. Heck, he's always hungry. But everyone thought he'd just up and pass out on horseback. If only I had just listened to him, then maybe none of this would have happened. Alright, Wonder is being checked up on as we speak, so I can't concentrate on anything else right now. Could I ask you to help us look after the horses in the meantime? It'd be a great help. We'd be happy to. So now we can ride horses.
Ah, this must be the reception desk.
Yeah. Usually this room is full of people here to visit.
Well, if it isn't you now, look at you all big and grown. Lan, I haven't seen you since before I joined the police academy. There's so much we have to catch up on, but before that, there's something in particular I have to ask you. We're looking for this girl named Valerie. Any idea where she might be? Valerie? She was just here, actually. Though, unfortunately, I'm not really sure where she's gone off to since. I see. Thanks anyway. Sorry again, our VIP patients got us all run off our feet. The whole hospital's in a frenzy preparing for the surgery. I'd assume Valerie is probably helping out wherever she can right now. That is understandable, but who is this VIP patient you're referring to? Nope, you won't hear from me, sorry. Guess you're not at liberty to reveal personal information. How very curious. First things first, we need to find Valerie. Let's try looking around the hospital. Just making sure there aren't any books here. You first. There's this stabbing pain in my chest. Hoping I get a doctor to look at me soon. I was supposed to go to the conscription office today, but I woke up this morning with a terrible pain in my stomach. Guess I'll just have to tell them I can't make it. I'm not faking it, just so you know. Cross my heart and hope to, A longer hospital stay means more time for me to people watch. I come across all kinds of interesting folks that way. For instance, Ilya getting hospitalized is the perfect chance to meet the rest of Archon Seal too. Can't wait to see what celebrities I'll end up running into next. Brought a change of clothes for my old lady today. Walking all the way to the train station from East Street sure doesn't have one of these old bones, though. Just simple fancy isn't gonna make you young again. Beats me why she goes through all the trouble. Mind you, she's always been a difficult one. Welcome to St. Ursula Medical College and Hospital. As St. Maria's leading hospital, we pride ourselves as the forefront of medical science across the continent. Unfortunately, half our staff and inpatients have been transferred to the convalescent home by our Morka village. To make matters worse, a number of our physicians have become field medics at the government's request. Can't deny that we're short of hands, but rest assured your waiting time to be seen has not been affected. It'll still take forever. We received a request from the Governor General's office. They're looking for us to provide them with field medics. Some of our doctors have already set off on their behest. I don't like the thought of it at all, but I suppose St. Ursula does house some of the most talented physicians of our time. It really makes sense that the Empire would want them on the front lines. So with that, we've spoken to everyone. Let's head on up. I don't know what ended up happening to Shizuku, but she used to live here. Arios' daughter. She may have been healed as part of the Azure thing. If you investigate this building, the main story will proceed. So, is there anything I may have missed? We went to the store, we found the horses. There's another building here. Do you know what it might be, Una? Pretty sure this is the medical college's research building. I mean, I've never been inside before, but still. So this is where Valerie is? Seems likely. Let's go and see. This was a dungeon at the end of Zero, in case you're wondering. You were not allowed in here most of the time. Van Dyke and, Rufus? Look at that! Guess Crossbell's Governor General decided to roll for a visit. Hell, why be so polite? We're looking right at the ringleader of those Ironbloods. Ash? It's fine. There's no denying that he's the primary member of the Ironbloods and the Chancellor's right-hand man, moreover. There must be an Imperial Defense Force member beside him, or more accurately, a member of his own personal security detail. And the man with them is... That old guy is seriously jacked. He barely fits in the military uniform. The commander of the Imperial Army, General Van Dyke. Until the year before last, he was the principal of Thor's military academy. What, really? I heard that he returned to the Imperial Army, but...
It was of no small relief to me to hear the news of His Majesty's waking. It is still too soon for us to breathe easy, of course, but I am glad all the same.
Indeed. His Majesty's doctors are working as hard as they can, but even with the most advanced medical care, the situation is dire.
I wish there was more we could do. But I suppose the rest is in Adios's hands. Though perhaps we should at least visit him. That may put my mind at ease.
Very well. Then allow me to escort you to the VIP ward.
Wait, they're coming our way. This isn't good, we need to hide.
There you are.
This way, all of you.
Huh? Grace, wait, isn't that... Valerie? That's quite the look, Valerie.
We can talk later. Just come with me.
Hiding them in the nurse's station, I assume?
If you don't want to be found, that is.
After that, Valerie led Una and the others to another location, and they hid themselves away in a rarely visited corner of the hospital. Thanks for the bailout, Valerie. We knew we'd be able to find you somewhere around here, but didn't expect you could all nurse naughty on us in the process. Alright, keep it in your pants. Staff here let me hide out with them the second I mentioned Lindy. Figured I may as well fill in for her while she's missing, that's all. I see, makes sense. Lindy, with any luck, she won't stay missing for long. Well, not to break the mood, but thanks for helping me out of that jam, too. The Governor General's got all his cronies keeping eyes on me. Wouldn't do me any favors being found out now. Funny surprise running into you here, though, Grace. I presume you came here via train or bus. Are you here to chase after one of your aforementioned scoops? Well, I guess you could put it that way. But for seeing who else showed up around here, I'd say I got a pretty good lead. You mean Governor General Rufus and General Van Dyke? Guess it doesn't get more VIP than those two, huh? But why would they all come to a hospital in Crossbell instead of the one in the Empire itself? Both of them must have only just arrived by airship from Corellia Fortress. And they made a beeline straight for St. Ursula. Something must be afoot. They're here to visit a patient. One who finally woke up a few days ago. Someone very important to them. But not just to them. To the entire Empire of Erebonia, and that's no exaggeration. Huh? Someone important to the Empire? She couldn't possibly mean...
Oh, you found them. Good work, Valerie.
Cecile. Not a problem, Chief Nurse. Cecile. Long time no see. Frantic as always, aren't you?
Oh, you know me. Still, it's so wonderful to see the two of you again, and to the rest of Class 7. It's a pleasure to meet you all. I'm Cecile Noyes, the chief nurse on staff here. I've heard all about you from Valerie and Lloyd.
You know the special support section, then? Right, she's kind of like Lloyd's big sister in a way. The two of us are neighbors. We thought you'd gone to that convalescent home Ilya was transferred to. I've been considering it, but Ilya ended up making the decision for me. Don't worry, I can finish up rehab just fine on my own. There's another patient who needs you much more than I do now. Is Shizuka still here? She was really quite insistent. They don't call her the fervent dancer for nothing. That's Ilya for you, graceful as a swan, stubborn as a mule. So about this other patient, I'm guessing the rumors were true. Yes, they are. As a matter of fact, he asked me to show you to him once you arrived. Which I'll be perfectly happy to do after the Supreme Commander and Governor General are gone. How's that sound? Well? It sounds great to me. Lead the way, babe. Just make sure he doesn't borrow Muse's rifle. May we come in?
Enter.
So it's true.
My sincerest welcome to you, Class 7 of Thor's Military Academy.
Good news is there's no arc reactor in his chest, so no need to worry about him getting into more shenanigans.
You'll have to forgive my being underdressed, given this is a reunion of sorts.
Your Majesty, so you were here in Crossbell all along. The last we heard, you were still comatose. I'm glad to see you awake. It's a tremendous relief, given the circumstances.
Yes. I'm grateful that Adios granted me the opportunity to meet with you again.
I wouldn't normally allow visitors for a patient in his condition, but as a special case, you've got 10 minutes. Nurse Noyes, if anything happens, come fetch me at once. Yes, Dr. Sedland. I joke about where's Dr. Joachim, but that'll go over most people's heads. What's her deal? Well, we can safely assume she's a doctor. Name Salin sounds familiar, but we'll worry about that later. It's wonderful to see how well you recovered, Emperor Ugent. Princess Alphen will be delighted to hear the good news.
Yes, although as you can see, it hasn't been an easy journey. I've been briefed on the majority of what occurred while I was unconscious, about the start of the Great Twilight, about the death of my son, and the coming war with Calvard. No, the coming of our very end. Even knowing of its approach, I regret that I must leave this mess to you young men and women to resolve. As the Emperor of Erebonia, I formally apologize.
Please, there's no need to. Wait, what do you mean by that? You're saying you were aware all this was going to happen beforehand?
Correct. So it is written in the Black Records, passed down from one generation of the Imperial family to the next.
Father Thomas told us about them before. And I believe Instructor Reen was collecting them as well.
Yes. The records provide a rough chronicle of everything leading up to the Great Twilight. The Empire's dark history. Stories of the Divine Knights and the Dark Dragon. It also prophesies that a sacrifice would be made, and the path to the Graal would open.
I'm sorry. If only I had been stronger, none of this would have happened. Hey, don't beat yourself up over it. Ash?
You are not to blame, Ash. The sin is not yours to bear. This has all been brought about by the Empire's curse. By that measure, both you and I are the same. What matters now is what follows. Until now, everything has gone according to the Chancellor and the Gnome's plan. But the Black Records stop where the Great Twilight begins. What happens next is a tale yet unwritten. There still remain paths that not even they could have foreseen, including the path you've chosen, Lady Mildine.
Oh, so you were already aware. What is that?
A document containing the whole truth as I am aware of it. The same truth I shared with your instructor. I am giving it to you in the hopes that you may find the third path that Olivert sought. When you have reunited with your instructor, find your own.
Your Majesty? Hey. It seems he's fallen asleep. Must have really been pushing himself. I'll call for Dr. Sayland. A third path, huh? A no visitor's notice was then placed on the door of Emperor Eugen's hospital room. Yuna and the others returned to the nurse's station with Dr. Sayland soon afterward. There's shrapnel in his heart? That's right, he really should be resting right now, but they're insisting that we operate as soon as possible. We were initially called to the capital, but due to the scale of the surgery, we've had him transferred here. You guys thought I was joking about that arc reactor thing, didn't you? The operation will happen within 2 weeks' time. Considering his current condition, we estimate the success rate to be just shy of 30%. Yet despite his pain, he still found the strength to speak with us. Who the hell is he trying to fool? Acting all tough and... Ash. That reminds me, what did the letter say? It's mostly about the Black Records and the Curse of Erebonia. We already heard bits and pieces about it before, but I think it's all starting to come together thanks to this. The Curse of Erebonia. The annexation of North Ambria is just another consequence of it. But newsworthy as this all is, we can't just put out an article about it. See, the Emperor's stay here has become something of an open secret. We cover a story like that and we'll get slammed by the censors, or worse, shut out on the streets. I see, but at least we're beginning to see the bigger picture here. Every one of these events is driving us closer and closer toward war. Nurse Cecile, do you have a moment? Wonder what this could be. Excuse me a second. I thought you'd left already.
The Governor General has, yes. However, I realized I had one last matter to see to here. I will be perfectly frank. Will you allow me to speak with Class 7?
The man from earlier. Thought that voice sounded familiar? Must have realized we were here. Very well, nurse. Please let the gentleman in. Really? Are you sure about this? Don't worry, we can trust him. Very well, right this way, sir.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, new Class 7. I do hope you'll forgive me for barging in like this. And if it isn't some of the old Class 7, my, how you've grown.
It's been too long, Principal. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. We've heard much about you.
Come now. There's no need to be so nervous. I've wanted to meet all of you for quite some time. You all have fire in your eyes. That's good. You remind me of young Schwarzer when he was a student. It's truly a shame he could not be here with us.
Well, damn, someone's well informed. You were with the Governor General earlier. You're the one in charge of the war with Calvert, so perhaps you know.
Unfortunately, I have no idea where he is. My role pertains solely to events on the surface, as per the orders of Chancellor Gileath Osborne.
The war with Calvert is now completely inevitable, and behind that is the 1,000-year-old curse on the Empire. But despite all this, you're prepared to fulfill your duty?
I am. Such is what it means to be a soldier. Even if the coming war consumes the entire continent, even if it consumes the entire world, a soldier puts everything on the line for his country. Generals Craig and Vander hold the same convictions.
Uncle. That may be what drives a soldier. But we'll show you that Class 7 is different. It's just like His Majesty said, we'll find our own path. I may not know where it leads, but I'm sure it starts with finding Instructor Reen. All we can do is have faith in ourselves and move forward, as Class 7 and as students of Thor's. Exactly. We're not the type to be so easily dissuaded. Every step we take bears the hopes of His Majesty and all of our friends behind it. I am certain those hopes will lead us to him. He's more than just the Ashen Chevalier. To us, he'll always be a member and instructor of Class 7. Honestly, it's a total crapshoot whether or not this will actually get us anywhere. But if we do manage to get Schwarzer back, you can bet your ass we're not just leaving things to him afterwards. That load is all of ours to bear. We're finding us a way through the shitstorm, and we're doing it together. Well, would you look at that? Theirs are the faces of true determination. There you have it, General. No, Principal Van Dyke. This is who we are. This is Class 7.
3 years ago, the Prince came to me with an idea. A seed from which Class 7 would grow. But for it to have grown so determined, resilient, and strong, it has exceeded all my expectations. Speaking to you today has reminded me of that, and I am truly grateful. Members of Class 7, I implore you to find Schwarzer. I am sure you can save him, and together find this new path.
Right. Afterward, General Van Dyke left the hospital. Grace followed soon after, returning to the city. The group then prepared to set off and resume their tasks. Well, that went on far longer than expected, but I suppose it's no time wasted so long as you found it worth the while. In any case, I have a lot of work I need to get back to. Right, we won't keep you any longer. Thanks again. And good luck with the operation. Not that you need to hear it from me. Ash. As a matter of fact, I don't. A medical professional never gives up, no matter how distant the hope. We'll do whatever we can. Now then, I wish you all the best. Wow, now that's a doctor who's got it all. The other nurses and I will be assisting Dr. Salen in any way we can. So don't worry about the operation. We'll make sure he pulls through. Yeah, thanks. We leave him in your capable hands. Now then, shall we get back to work ourselves? Our next order of business is visiting the Wetlands. Agreed, the area is flush with blue paloma grass, making it our best candidate for the singularity at present. If there were any place around here that screams singularity, that would probably be it. Be careful, guys. I'll stay behind to gather information, same as Louise and the others. Make sure you and the others don't get into too much trouble for me, okay? Of course, they're just as much members of Class 7 as any of us. The Wetlands of Lake Elm should be to the south of the hospital down Ursula Road. Take care on your journey, okay? I heard from Valerie that things haven't been great at Thor's branch campus. Can't believe some of you were called in as witnesses by the Imperial Defense Force and military police. I've been through a lot with Lloyd, so I can imagine how tough it must be for you. I'm worried about Lindy, too. If there's anything I can do to help, just let me know. Thank you so much. Me and Lindy were in the same class here at St. Ursula, so I took over looking after Nana for her. It was around the time when Lindy's letter stopped cold. Nana's been diagnosed with a disease that can't be treated through rehabilitation alone. Our new policy is to operate whenever we can, no matter what risks or how low the chance of success. What? She must be so scared. I wish I could help her be brave somehow. And then this is the nurse's area. Oh no, I messed up all the medical records again. Mayfa and head nurse Martha are gonna get so mad at me. Wait, actually they got moved over to our morgue, huh? I know, I'll get Lindy to help me sort these— Wait, she's been gone for like a while now. Everybody's got their hands way too full to let anyone else's right now. Gotta handle this myself. Good thing I've got this hospital survival guide Mayfa wrote for me before she left. So yeah, this is the nurse's room, where they smoke and drink their troubles away. So, you know, here you're student Thor's military academy now. Came up in a conversation with your mom. She was just here a short while ago. Does that mean you know the spy behind the assassination attempt? Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to trash them out or anything. Just think it's a shame how the incident took away what should have been your carefree teenage years. Just worried about how you were holding up. Thanks, Lan. Sure, they're not the best of days, but that's no reason to feel down. We've got goals and friends to help us get there. I see. That's all any of us could really ask for in the end. I feel so much better now that I know my wife is going to be discharged. I heard there was a chance she might experience a few side effects, but she seems right as rain for now. Guess that's the level of treatment you can expect from one of the finest hospitals on the continent. So yeah, these guys did move. Crap. That's good old General Rufus we just passed by, right? It's even more charismatic without a screen in the way. At first I thought I was just thrown off by how weird Kaiser Dice has been acting. I guess I got so hungry that I started feeling faint. The Nine's Rider falling off his horse. Have you heard anything more pathetic? Gotta be more careful. So, how's the injury? Said it's probably just some bruising and a sprain. Sorry for making you worry. Worried? I'm relieved if anything. We'll take a look at what we can change up in your diet from here on out. I don't want this happening again. We need to be careful on your end too, Wonder. Practically felt a whole clump of my hair go gray fretting over you. Yep, I'll be sure to tell you sooner next time I get hungry. I'd appreciate that. It's about time we return to St. Ark. Between you and Kaiser Dice, I got plenty to think about. I'll need a moment to work out our next steps. There's no emotional payoff for being a field medic, not with all the suffering you have to see before you. Nothing you lose out there can never be gained back again. Only a fool would want to take on such thankless work. And yet, despite all that, Dr. Litton still applied to be a field medic. Helping the injured soldiers will help me grow as a person. If he truly means that, then he really is a doctor to his core. I hate to admit it, but honestly, it's downright admirable. I thought I was lucky to be in the same hospital as the amazing Ilya Platier. But get this, the second I show up, I found she's been transferred to some convalescent home in Armorica. What a disappointment. I'm just going to get my diagnosis and go home as quickly as possible. There's been a ringing in my ears since this morning. I thought I should get it looked at. Sounds like this when living near a hospital comes in handy. I can come in and get a checkup whenever I like. Wow, that injection made my stomach pain go away almost immediately. Still have to come back for another checkup or two, but I'm sure I'll be a-okay soon enough. Have you heard of the Salin Company? They're a medical equipment manufacturer in Remiferia and quite a famous one at that. Our very own Dr. Salin is, as you might have guessed, directly related to its founder. It's been nothing short of an honor working under her for so many years. I get so nervous when Governor General Rufus is around. They haven't told me the identity of our VIP patient either. Still, it's not too hard to make an educated guess. There's only so many Imperial elites in need of care right now. This condition sounds very serious. Hope the operation goes well. Okay, let's talk to Valerie. Looking at the patient's care records. You look like a real nurse head to toe. If you have nothing productive to say, I may not be as skilled as Kyrie, but I'm going to use my experience as a medic as best I can. I'll also work to bring you information that could be useful. You got that, Ash? Yeah. Right, have you heard from Pablo and Gustav from the Modern Music Club? Yes, it seems they're both hard at work collaborating with some of the other students. I actually have orders from Pablo to think of a new hook for our songs before we meet again. That sounds like Pablo. Yes, I'm just glad everyone's doing well. As for those we haven't been able to contact, I hope they're fine as well. We just need to fully concentrate on what we can, right? Right. So let's go do the rounds. Thought I got lucky there, but not quite. There's already plenty of eye candy here in the hospital, but Nurse Cecile, she's more than just that. Whatever guy lucky enough to win her hand in marriage had better understand just what a catch she is. Goddess, I wish it were me. Whatever guy, huh? Things could have been so different if only. Una seems to be experiencing complex feelings over this. Evidently, something must have happened to Cecile. Now, I don't know if she was engaged to Guy Bannings or actually married to him, but then he went and got killed by the mob, and that's why she and Lloyd are so close, in case you're wondering. Why she's referred to as his big sister, because sister-in-law. My old lady here stumbled down a step at home, and now she's here for a broken arm and leg. An old woman's bones are more fragile than a twig, it seems. Stop tasseling me. Can't help breaking a bone or two. Enough about that. Did you bring everything I asked you for? Yeah, one set of sexy lingerie coming right up, lace frills and all. Lingerie? Can't wear any at my age. Why do you even need this? Again with the bellyache, and you asked for fashionable clothes, so I brought them. Just don't know what goes on in that head of yours sometimes. Practicing the piano could double as therapy for my hand too, but apparently that's not enough to make it better. I'll have to get surgery too. If I take even one day off from practice, I'll lose my edge. So I really need to practice, but my left arm just won't listen to me. What do I do now, Lindy? Well, get the chainsaw, we're gonna have to take it off. That new girl may not be a medical student, but she's just as knowledgeable as one as far as I'm concerned. I hear she attends Thor's military academy. They must have quite the curriculum if Valerie's any indication. As a matter of fact, my son Keynes just started studying medical science himself. No telling what he'll make of it just yet, but he did go to Roma Fury to enroll in medical college. Only a few years ago was he falling in with the wrong crowds and getting into fights. You can only imagine how worried I was for his future. But now he's setting off on a journey to discover himself. No father or doctor could be any prouder of his son. That's a member of the Vipers, in case you're wondering, Keynes. Guess that colleague of mine went to the roof for some fresh air. Should probably go and see how he's doing. Dr. Galley was just here. Said it won't be long until I can leave the hospital. It's a wonderful piece of news, but I hear the streets are full of soldiers now. Just can't shake this feeling of dread over what'll happen once I get discharged. In all honesty, even that intern Valerie makes for a better nurse. Not that I'm unhappy about it, not in the slightest. So, no need to change anyone's nurses around or anything, okay? Oh, this dude. If I just pull myself together, none of this would've... Not the Capitals. Everyone's probably... It's all my fault, all of it. I'm so sorry. Seems the boy across from me got caught up in that hysteria in Heimdall, too. Every night he groans in agony. Poor guy, I just feel awful for him. If only his family come to visit, I'm sure it'd help ease the pain, if only a little. Anyway, we need to get up to the roof. So it looks like we're gonna end up burning an hour here. Getting put up in the VIP ward guarantees you'll be treated by the best doctors and nurses the hospital has to offer. Whoever it is must be some major elite or gravely ill, I wonder. No, enough. Now's the time to focus on work and nothing else. I've decided to live a life that won't bring shame to my family. I'm going to do my job properly. I've been watching former Congressman Gable work, and he's taking it more seriously than I thought he would. I always thought he was nothing more than some scummy politician. But look at him now. None of this hard work will make it into the papers. He's putting in more work than me, that's for sure. Well, once I get all better, I'll be getting straight back to work. Dr. Salem looks like she has a lot on her mind. Appears so. Probably concentrating on the upcoming surgery. So, you're still here. We apologize for the interruption, Doctor. Not a problem. In fact, I was just thinking that I'd like someone's advice on a certain problem. It's about that patient. Even if he spends most of the time asleep to recover, not having anything to do while he's awake is an issue. So I'm trying to think of something that'll make time go by quicker. Do you have any suggestions? It's actually a tough question. What about a newspaper? Pretty sure he's damn worried about what's going on in the world right now, after all. See your point. That would probably be quite appreciated. I'll go ahead and request for some newspapers to be arranged. Thank you. Seriously? Like, give him a video game or something. Seriously. But yeah, this area seems to really strain the PS4. Luckily, there were only a few people in here when we came in. Looks like that has not changed. There were so many soldiers lined up outside I didn't like it at all. Heard that Governor General Rufus hasn't returned to his office since the assassination attempt in the capital. Must be something critical if he'd visit the hospital despite being so busy. The operation for the VIP seems complicated, but I'm also kind of anxious for the girl after him, who's also scheduled for a major surgery. Nana has a serious condition. She's been hard at work with her rehab, but her chances of full recovery are looking slim. They decided to change the treatment plan. Right now, the surgery is scheduled for this fall. Hope that Nana can get better quickly, just like Shizuku did. Shizuku? That's Arios' daughter. She had a problem with her eyes, but thanks to Dr. Salen, she got a little better. Then one day her eyesight just completely healed. It was a miracle. Seems a little improper for a medical expert to just explain something as a miracle, don't you think? How unexpected. Well, there we go. Now we know where Shizuku is. Oh, that's the one we're looking for? That guy with the Governor General was packing some serious muscle. I find it hard to believe that he's coming for treatment. It makes you wonder. Dang it. Governor General Rufus just left with some huge guy in tow. What's going on here? Really hope he didn't come to issue any new orders for us, after we already went through the whole field medic thing. I'll try to ask Cecile later. All that's left is Tony, and then we'll hit the road. Never thought Governor General Rufus would visit our hospital. It's a hard man to predict. The moment I think he's about to make his return to the city, he heads in the opposite direction. Perhaps that means he's not as busy as he makes himself out to be. What a show that man makes. The opposite direction from the city. But the only thing out there is the Wetlands. Must be something important there if he's making a personal appearance. Definitely something to keep in mind. It's somewhat concerning, but for now let's focus on resolving the singularity. We should head for the Wetlands ourselves. Okay, I'm hoping I can take a break from the scenes. Good. Gonna pick a fight and get something to drink while I fight it. Please not monkey, please not a monkey, please not... Wait, there's no monkeys here.
According to the map, we'll reach the wetlands if we go left from here.
Damn, that thing is slow. So it looks like it's time-based. Got 2 U materials from that, so I'm wondering if I should go back to town and try to use some of these. I'm gonna go over here, trigger the scene, see if that allows me to teleport to 9 Valley or something. Oh. Look at all this blue plumbergrass. It has an ethereal quality to it. Quite different from the black variety we've come across. I don't feel any kind of malevolence coming from it. The hell? You can pick up on something like that? I'd heard something about colors representing different kinds of mana before. We should search the area. It's not growing here by coincidence. Must be some clue about the singularity here. Alright, let's get started. Let's see. 167... East Street, 9 Valley. I can get a lot of bait. Oh, so we can't get the Pecky. Sorcerer gloves. I'm getting it because... Oh, I can get this one. We need to unequip the one, though. Kurt, fork it over. So I don't think I need a second ingenuity, but it's always an option. Aw, oh, man, she has to do it. I have to go to the Orbital shop then? Gen 10. Yeah, I just wanted to talk to her real quick, see if she had anything different to say, but here we go. So yes, I can get EP Cut too. Which I can turn into EP Cut 3, in case we need it. Basically, if I start getting some of the higher tier stuff, I probably will. That's kind of tempting. Golden Sphere. You only get more HP for doing that one. That's not worth it. I have a ton of cast 1s. Let's see, cast 3 is just... it's actually a decent boost. 1 is 20%, 2 is 25, and 3 is 33, so it's a sizable jump. I thought we picked up one of these a little while ago, or was it Holy Breath? Yeah, it was Holy. Okay, I should probably look into equipping that one. That's 4-2. Yeah. See, I actually have a nice chunk of stuff. Thing is, I don't know who I'm gonna use, so I don't want to go too heavy on these just yet. Eep. So, it takes 4... Actually, no, you save quite a bit by using the U materials. So if I go that route... Sizable jump for the 3. Okay, we'll do a couple more upgrades. Basically, since I didn't go for the weapons here, I kind of could afford this. Sadly, the evasion 3 is only 9%. I think it used to be like 16 or something. And then the other one that I got was break. I probably should look into equipping Megalith Fall on someone, possibly even him. Yeah, that'll give him a much needed Earth spell for the time being. We can swap it out to something later. Action 3. As long as she's in the party, I will give her the other Action 3. So she's faster than Laura now. Laura only has an Action 1, which we can upgrade to Action 2. Gonna give her the Defense 3. So, I have the option... No, that's not a good option. Yeah, I'm just stopping that one right then and there. Anyway, Breath's super rare for Holy Breath. So it's a complete lateral upgrade. Well, it's a complete lateral move, it's not an upgrade. Attack 3, hit 2. If not for the fact that she whiffs so damn often, I would gladly give her the Impede. But yeah, I think that will suffice. So that puts us down to 119 U materials, which is still quite a bit. To the Wetlands. No enemies here. But it's completely linear. Like, I'm mainly looking for something I can bust, but not even that. Ah. Sepith Mass, Sublime. Hold on, everyone. That's the Imperial Defense Force, a security division under the Governor General's office. They're keeping the area under pretty strict watch. Why are the Governor General's forces sealing off this place? That bastard, did he come straight here from the hospital? Just what the hell is that? That must be the new model. Looks like a Panzer Soldat. I don't recall seeing a type like this in the Intelligence Division's database. Something seems way off about it. Almost gives me the chills. I remember hearing that Reinford had a new model in the works. That may serve to explain what we're seeing now. I suppose we won't be going through here anytime soon. This way we won't be able to investigate the singularity, let alone get to Michelin. Then what do we do? Come on, we won't find a way through just by staring at the problem. Okay. So are we supposed to sail there or something? It says return to Ursula Road at the very least. Wonder if that's Valerie. Hello, Una Crawford speaking.
Okay, looks like we're connected. How's it going on your end? Mind turning the video on?
Huh? I know that voice. Stark. Is that really? Stark.
Hey there, Class 7. Sorry for calling you out of the blue like this. I'm at St. Ursula Hospital right now. Can I get you to come back and meet me?
Looks like you stole Sergei's boat. You're finally here. Sorry for calling you out like this. Don't worry about us. Where have you been all this time? Heard that you come to Crossbell. I was out collecting data from various regions and happened to catch wind of your exploits. Valerie and the others told me everything, and you're gonna need this. An orbital boat? It would be impossible to break through the Imperial Defense Force head-on, and riding up the shore in this thing is only going to attract more attention. But if you cross through Michelin, then you might have a chance at breaking through the blockade. That's right, the south of Michelin opens out into the Wetlands. You really thought this through. Slow your roll there, lover boy. You did all this for us? What's your angle, huh? I think that's just the way Stark is. Nobody makes a plan like he does. Things are looking a bit more hopeful now, wouldn't you say? We'll set out once you're ready. Once we leave, we won't be able to return for some time, so make sure you're fully prepared. Yeah, I already beat you to that, dude. I didn't expect Stark to take all the preparations this far. Suppose you could say he's the same as ever, but it's really quite impressive. I know what you mean. When he does something, he does it right. Governor General Rufus just left some huge guy. It's just a little repeat. Kind of relieved things ended up the way I thought they might. It'd be pretty pathetic to have dragged this out only for it to be unnecessary. Well, if that had been the case, I'd have just moved on to the next possible action. Really glad to have you with us. As expected from the leader of the supply team. The boat is ready to leave whenever you are. Think you're ready to head out? We won't be able to move to another location for a while, so be careful. So, I think we got everything. Take care, Class 7. Seems a certain Governor General didn't return to the city, but went towards the Wetlands. Be careful out there. Thank you, both of you. See you later. So I guess we should also look into the direction of the Wetlands. Let's try contacting Luis and Freddy again. Understood, leave to me.
What a curious turn of fate. I'll let the direwolf deal with Yin for now.
Direwolf?
I have my own business to attend to. I must return the love my lady has shown me through them.
If I remember correctly, Walter was the direwolf. Wonder if he's a boss in this game. I don't think Risha is playable, so probably not. That may be a reference to something involving Calvert in the next game. No abnormalities detected at the Wetlands. Seems we've escaped their notice. This certainly is a lovely route Stark secured for us. Let's continue along our detour to Michelin, shall we? You got it. Impressively done, both you and your fellow classmates alike. It would seem that the Thor's branch campus has gathered quite the remarkable student body. Agreed, they could easily stand up to just about any classroom in the main campus. I'll admit the branch campus has no shortage of extraordinary individuals. Our instructors especially. Their guidance serves as a foundation for us all. Honestly, it's kind of amazing how much we've improved in just a few months' training. It's thanks to that training that we can now work together to find our instructor. And once we do, we'll show him just how much our skills have grown. Though I'd love to show him how much I've grown in other ways too while I'm at it. Seriously, will you cut it out already? Don't think she'd be the egret we knew if she did. I can see the circumstance haven't dampened their humor. Indeed, it's the exact attitude that defines Class 7. Laughing maniacally on the powder keg as you throw off sparks, I assume? Michelin. Thank goodness we arrived without too much trouble. So this is it then, Michelin Wonderland, the amusement park of legend. I can see something moving in the distance. That's the Ferris wheel. It's got a bunch of gondolas you can sit and watch for the scenery from. I see. Sounds as though it could be fun, objectively speaking. So the little bunny knows what fun is after all. Attractions aside, we can't just litter around here, we'll be spotted. Yeah, you're right. Let's go take a look inside Michelin Center. It's just up ahead. So there used to be a fishing spot right here, and there still is.
There! I got one? I got a good one!
Kobold crab. We'll do one more cast.
Pretty good, huh? There! I got one? I got a good one!
Ah, it's that stupid cobra head, I think it was. No, pufferfish.
Pretty good, huh?
Curiobomb, bleh. See ya, I will be back in a second. Okay. Went and got something to drink. Sorely needed, man. Such a wonderfully salty breeze. Weather like this is perfect for tossing a few lines. Now where'd my fishing rod get off to? I believe you're holding it. You also appear to already be fishing as we speak. Oh, yes, that's right. I came here for a spot of fishing or two. Well, learned you a little dear for reminding me. Thank you. You're welcome, I think. Solki's already flown the coop by the looks of it. But despite his age, he has a very firm grip on his rod. Yeah, but that means we can take his bait. Michelin Center is right at the top of the slope. Watch your step as you make your way up. Welcome to Michelin. Leave your stress and troubles on board and come ashore to the lap of luxury. Right up the slope is Michelin Center. Once inside, head to the beach on your right to soak in some sand, sun, and sea. Or if you'd rather have your fun aground, go straight through instead and you might just stumble into the fantastic world of Michelin Wonderland. Hey, I can unload on you for a sec. See, I have a daughter. Her name is Mimi. First, as I got transferred from the city tours to Michelin, I've been getting home to her later and later. I've barely been able to see her, let alone hold a conversation together. I feel just terrible about it. I really am a lousy mother, aren't I? Kinda. Especially since you go venting to strangers. It's been ages since we last came to Michelin, hasn't it? About 3 years now. That was the day I first confessed to you. That's right, I remember it was like it's just yesterday. We'll make sure today ends up just as special. The plan was to come back as a family once we had a kid together. That is, before I got conscripted. That's all we can do to enjoy ourselves before the big day arrives. Michelin holds a lot of sentimental value to us. Every day we spend here is full of unforgettable memories, and today will surely be no different. My wife and I decided to take a trip on the Michelin cruise. And I'm glad we did. The view of the lake from here is just spectacular. Now I get why everyone's so keen on buying a villa here. I wasn't expecting much from that cruise ship, but it was actually surprisingly comfortable. The chairs were so soft and plush, and the boat was squeaky clean as can be. And look, I even got this adorable little Michi pamphlet, see? People always speak so highly of Michelin back in the Empire, now I know why. Huh, I can't remember that one politician's cat. Just know that this is his cat from Zero that, helps you make your escape. Oh dear, my apologies, miss. We didn't mean to disturb your afternoon nap. Seen this cat before. She likes to hang around this place a lot. Guess your owner probably lives in one of the villas nearby. Lives over there. The big one. Lecter gave her the fish that he fished out of the pond. Today marks my 400th trip to Michelin Wonderland. Of course, that's no big deal at all for a true Michelinite. Okay, time to get my daily fix of fantastical wonderment. Now that I think about it, that was the cat thing in Zero. We had the whole cat scare in Sky 1. Did we have anything involving cats in Cold Steel yet? Other than Michi. Michi doesn't count. But I'm talking about the part where you were trying to sneak into some base or something in Sky and they used the cat as a decoy. Those two seem familiar somehow. It is busier in here than I had expected. Right? You never imagined a war was about to start. Then again, I guess there are some people in uniforms milling around. Precisely because a war is about to start, I'd assume. Perhaps they've given out complimentary tickets to soldiers upon conscription. Letting them spend some time with their loved ones before they get shipped off to war, eh? Indeed, but there's more to it than just that. The Empire is flaunting its ability to maintain the social order in times of war. Does it really go that deep? They're trying to stoke national pride, is that it? Indeed. It's all being done in service of the war. In any case, gathering intelligence is our main priority for now. Your father is employed someplace around here, correct? Yeah, he works for the resort hotel, planning, zoning, that sort of stuff. If anyone knows a good route to the Wetlands, it's probably him. Let's go scope out that hotel to start then. So we have not met Yuna's father prior to this. Mom, Dad, thanks for coming to meet with me. No, we're just glad you're doing okay. Is it just me or you've put on some muscle on those bones? I'm bulking up a lot more than I'd like, actually. Those boot camps can get pretty grueling. I knew they were pushing you boys too hard. You're gonna have to have a word or two with your superior. Now, honey, remember your blood pressure. Let's just try and enjoy ourselves as family, just for today. Gracious, this husband of mine. Always riling himself up at the drop of a hat. As long as we manage to make the most of the time we have today, that's more than enough for me. Humph, of course. I'm worried. He's my little boy. But I guess she's right. Today's supposed to be fun after all. Better go check into the hotel as soon as we can. Honestly, it feels kinda good to see my dad worry about me so much. My mom's right. I need to set all this war and army business aside and just enjoy myself for a day. I need some fun memories to take to the front lines with me, to keep my spirits up when things are looking bleak, you know? These are dark times we're living in, and yet the lights here at Michelin never seem to fade. My sister practically had to drag me all the way over here, but in the end I'm glad she did. I'm actually starting to come around a bit. My brother's been all down in the dumps ever since he had to join the army. Figured coming to Michelin and helping him shake his funk might help him shake his funk. I think I figured right. A little long-distance marathon of every ride, stand, and attraction they've got should be enough to refresh his soul. Are you already aware of the myriad amenities offered at the Michelin Center? It's all you see: boutiques to jewelry stores, hotels to restaurants, everything you need to maximize your vacation experience. There's even a guest house by the villas and a magnificent beach besides. You'd be hard-pressed to find something to complain about, I'm sure. So, now that we're at Michelin, where should we start the fun? I know, let's go take a dip at the beach. Everyone in town's been wound up so tight it's starting to stress me out. Sounds like a good idea to me. Want to head over there right now then? You know it, a good swim should wash that icky doom and gloom right off. Wait, we didn't bring any swimsuits. Think we can rent some? Of course we can. They've got a ton. What do you think? Should we go cute or sexy? Should probably ask around for my dad at the hotel first. Manager on duty might know where he is. That sucks. I want to explore. So let's see. We have 2 over there, 2 over here. Okay, we got this. All our troubles are a lifetime away. Now let's go live it up. I can't do this. The second I saw an Imperial soldier, it all came flooding back. I'll probably end up drafted too. No way I'll make it home if I get conscripted. Cut it out already. You're getting me all nervous now too. Okay, let's try this again. Just let your worries drift away. Yeah, you're right. We have to get this over with, at least for today. Empire what? Conscription who? Whatever. Let's just get to Michelin Wonderland already. We promised each other we'd throw our worries aside and go enjoy ourselves today. Empire what? Conscription who? Whatever. I'm gonna go have myself some fun. So they probably won't let me in the restaurants either then. My boyfriend told me to wait here while I went to the bathroom, but then I saw him going into Centurion instead. Which means he must be picking out a gift for me. One with a bit of a sparkle to it, if you catch my drift. Just can't wait. So we weren't allowed to go into Centurion in Zero. It was still under development or something. They were still expanding the place, for example. You'll find the luxurious villa grounds on the other sides of that door. Rows and rows of lavish chateaus far from the reach of commoners like yourselves. For since the Empire made us a part of them, their nobles have been snapping up those villas up left and right. Poppycock, I've already had a villa here for years. At the very least, I've certainly cut from a different cloth than those sheeple. Welcome to Hotel Delphinia. Can I help you with your luggage? We're not here to stay, so please don't worry. I see, that's a shame. If you would like a room for tonight, please speak with Manager Hager. The VIP room is completely booked today, but we still have some standard rooms available. However, it is likely those rooms will be completely booked by this evening, so I recommend you make a reservation soon. I only booked a room for the heck of it, but this is pretty impressive. But a real 5-star experience requires the room to be fully decked out and the room service to be top-notch. First, I'll take a look through the brochures in the room. No one in those. I think this is the room Wazy was in when you're in here in Zero. This hotel is on the luxurious side, so it can be a bit pricey. We have a lot of Imperial nobles coming to stay, and that brings a whole raft of problems. They call about every little thing, not enough free toiletries, give me the chef, blah blah, you get the picture. I'm just not enjoying working here anymore. This room has a great view. The decor and the furniture are all very tasteful. It's like we're staying in a noble's residence. Once we freshen up, perhaps we should head over to Wonderland. Wow, the bed is super soft. If I get too used to this bed, I'll never be able to sleep on my thin mattress again. Welcome, do you have a reservation? No, I want to talk to my father. Is Matthew Crawford available? Mr. Crawford from planning, so you're the daughter he speaks so fondly of. I'm afraid you came at a bad time. We've had more guests in Michelin than we expected over the past few days. The line director has been busy checking out our various facilities. He's probably out on inspection right now. I see. So it isn't due to the threat of war, but because there's a sudden influx of visitors. I'm sorry I cannot help you, but I can contact you as soon as he returns. That'll be great, thanks so much. What should we do now? We could wait here, but we'd probably be waiting around all day, though. Wouldn't it be better off just finding a direct route to the Wetlands ourselves? I've been to Michelin a lot, but never once heard about any woodlands close by. It's probably so guests wouldn't wander into trouble. In that case, we should definitely speak to Mr. Crawford first. Yeah, my dad's been working here since day one. Well, there's nothing else for it. We'll have to use our heads and find your father ourselves. We need to be systematic in the search. This is a large area, after all. Let's start by looking around the nearby shops. Actually, whoa, we need to get back up there. We didn't speak to Hager yet. Mr. Crawford is a very popular man. All the staff across the park love him. I don't have any idea where he might be now. If you ask the staff, you might be able to track him down. Sorry I can't be of any more help. If he does come back here, I'll contact you right away. So into the boutique we go. Colserica? This is where you have to get the disguises to go undercover in Zero. This boutique stocks all the famous brands. Isn't this shawl just spectacular? There's so many designs here that you don't get to see in the capital. It was definitely worth a trip, I'd say. You're looking for Mr. Crawford. He was here about 2.5 hours ago to check if everything was going okay. It seemed like he was in a rush, so I don't know where he is now. Thanks for letting us know. 2.5 hours ago. We need more recent information. Why don't we try another store? So we have the Ryder Boots here. That's 9% evasion? What's... Yeah, I lose a lot of defense for that, though. I don't think that's really worth it. Wow. Feel free to try on anything you like. I think your clothes will look really good on you. Thanks, but I'm a little busy today. I'll have to decline this time. That's a real shame. Some of our lines are quite limited. If you have the time, please come back and take a look. I really want to show you guys the stuff they carry here. I'll just have to cross my fingers we can come back someday. That way we'll get to really take our time with things. Yeah, that's a repeat. So this is the store I was not allowed in before. Let's see how it looks. It looks tame. I want to give my girlfriend a surprise. It's going to break the bank, but I can't spoil her at a time like this, then when can I? I'll take the 50,000 Mira stone and... 50,000? 50000? I can't, I'm sorry, it's just too expensive. You're looking for Mr. Crawford. He brought some merchandise from the warehouse about 3 hours ago, but I'm afraid I don't know his current whereabouts. Sorry I can't be of any more help. No worries, thank you for letting us know. 3 hours ago? Dude could be anywhere by now. Yeah, it's not much help. So we have the Machette plush. And I'm broke. I think these are the same prices as Imelda, so I'm not really saving anything by getting them here. I potentially have 20,000 Mira. Anyway, let's check the restaurant for a recipe. I thought I could interact with that. Fortuna's over there. Wow. Starting with you. Welcome. Oh, aren't you Matthew's daughter? Yep, I'm his eldest, Yuna. But how do you know who I am? Matthew has shown us so many family photos, I'm familiar with your face as if you were my own family. That's so embarrassing, I'm so sorry. You seem quite busy, so I suppose you don't have time to take a look around Michelin. While you're here, please try and have a bit of fun. We'll try, thank you. Aged filet steak. It's gonna cost almost all my Mira. It's like a full heal. It's like an elixir at this point.
Is this really happening? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to shout. But, are you sure, Alan?
I've never been more sure. I know we talked about it 6 months ago, but I wanted to make it official. If I make it through this war, Bridget, will you marry me?
Oh, Alan. Of course. Of course I will.
Wow, we came at just the right time. Allie, did you hear they're gonna get married? Indeed, I too was present when you witnessed the proposal. So this is a proposal. I've never seen one before. The man in uniform seems familiar. Let's assess the situation. Follow me. What's going on? But I'm so worried an all-out war with Calvert's going to be terrible. Are General Craig and Lieutenant Colonel Neidhart being careful enough? Yeah. If you ask me, they're being too careful. You don't need to worry. The Imperial Army is definitely superior, so everything will be just fine. If it comes down to it, our tanks and Panzer soldats will easily crush the Republic's forces. Don't you worry, Bridget. I'll protect you. Ellen. Oh, I'm sorry. I need to make my regular call-in. You should go back to the hotel. I'll be there shortly. Alright? Was that? He's full of himself. You don't think Alan is? The Thor's graduate that we met in the capital?
Wait, I know you. Class 7! What are you doing here?
It's been a while. Could you answer a few questions for us? He changed after the military parade in the capital. He just wasn't acting like himself at first, but as days went by he became more interested in war. I never expected this curse to be responsible for it, though. Bridget. Damn it. Have you been in contact with any other alumni? Yes, Adel and the others told me all about you. But I haven't been in contact with Mint, Vivi, or Patrick. I see. Seems very strange that we have no information on them. They are all graduates of Thor, so there's no doubt in my mind that they're perfectly fine. As I imagine Rena's. You're right, we have to remain hopeful. I just pray that Alan will go back to the way he was. It's going to be okay. I know you'll get through to him. He has someone who cares about him, so he's going to be fine. Thank you, I do believe in him. Anyway, it seems like you're looking for something. Would you like to tell me about it? As thanks, I'd like to help. Yeah, actually. They explained that they were looking for Yuna's father and proceeded to show Bridget the photo they had in their possession. This man, there's no doubt in my mind it must be him. You've seen him? I saw him in the theme park not too long ago. He seemed busy. But even though he was busy, he took the time to tell us about a great date spot. But he's still in the park somewhere. I see. This is valuable information. Agreed, we should try and catch up with him. Hello? Alan? No, I'm okay. I was just taking the long way back. I'll be there soon. I'm going back to the hotel. Good luck, Class 7. I know that you'll find Reen. Thank you. Feel free to contact us if you hear anything or if something else happens. Thanks. I better be going. So, he must also be under the influence of the curse. I've seen people acting similar. The possibility is fairly high, but we can't do anything about it now or by ourselves. Yeah. However, at least we know now that Yuna's father is in the theme park somewhere. But that'll be another crowded location. Right, but if we think about it logically, finding him shouldn't be too hard. It's by the center, so let's go there. Alan, Bridget... Delicious doesn't do justice to this aged filet steak. I didn't know you could cook meat to be so delicious. We have a lot of diners who come to enjoy a meal with a loved one that's been conscripted. Because of that, we have a lot of reservations every day. It's a mixed feeling when you see the restaurant full at times like these. Did you hear? The young man next door received a draft card. Oh my, didn't that boy only just get married? Yes, that's right, such a tragedy. My son is in the military police, so I'm not that worried about him. I just don't like that they're calling civilians to join the army. I totally agree. I think the national mobilization law is a real travesty. They forced us to become their province, and now they're forcing us to join their army. From where we're sitting, everything the Empire does is unjust. All the young men are receiving draft cards. The world's become a dangerous place. Let's eat our fill and then head for the beach. I want to go to the beach now. I want to go swimming. You'll lose your appetite if you don't eat at regular times, young man. You just sit yourself down and eat properly. It's the first time my son has left Ruhr. He's never seen a body of water this big. The beach is waiting for you once you finish your food. You can do it, son. So he's from Laboral. My son really can't wait to get to the beach. If he gets too worked up, he'll fall straight to sleep after his food. But the beach is right there. Why can't we just go now? I'm gonna eat everything super fast then. So I'm gonna see if they'll actually let me out on the beach. Then we have to hit the villas if they do. I'm afraid for this chase, we may have to hit the spots one by one. Okay, we got this. All our troubles are a lifetime away. Now let's go live it up. Can't do this. The second I saw an Imperial soldier, I all came flooding back. I'll probably end up drafted too. No way I'll make it home if I get conscripted. Cut it out already. You're getting me all nervous now too. Okay, let's try this again. Just let your worries drift away. Yeah, you're right. We have to get over this, at least for today. Empire what? Conscription who? That's all the same there. And I think I went the wrong way now that I think about it. After buying their tickets at the entrance booth, the group stepped foot in the theme park. Can I still turn around? So this is the famous Michelin Wonderland. This would presumably be a fun place to stay were the current situation not what it currently is. Yeah, it would have been nice to let loose for once, especially after coming all this way. We need to focus on finding my dad and all this commotion. So what do we do now? Gotta narrow the search down somehow. You could be anywhere. Do you have any idea where to start? Well, I can see the Ferris wheel, Horror Coaster, and Castle of Mirrors from here for starters. All three of those rides are pretty popular, so there's a good chance Dad might be helping out one of them. Let's begin by making the rounds then. The park is awash with military personnel. We'll have to take care not to attract any attention. We'll have you do the directing, Yuna. Sure thing. Just call me your personal tour guide. I want to see the sunset from the top of the Ferris wheel, so let's try all the other rides first and leave the Ferris wheel for last. Now hold on a second. They got more than just rides here, you know. Why don't we go see one of the shows too? That sounds good to me. We've got to enjoy every last second we have before they whisk you away. But the view of the sunset from the Ferris wheel will be just unforgettable. Hoping that every time I see the sunset after that, it'll remind me of the wonderful time I had today. I'll never forget this day as long as I live. I just hope me and my girl get the chance to come back again after the war's over. Welcome to Michelin Wonderland, fantastical world of hopes and dreams Michi and his family call home. Hope you have a most magical, fabulous time today. Can we go home? Oh, they actually will let me turn around and leave. That's the wharf. So you can't even go over by the villas. Can we hit the beach? Michelin time, Michelin time. Where's Michi? I don't see him. The beach is right on the other side of that door. If you'd like to run some swimwear, just let me know. We're short on staff, so let me in charge of the desk here. This job is way tougher than it looks, you know. Well, the shut-in's doing a number on my throat. Wonder if they'll let me go get a drink. Welcome to Michelin Center. At this desk, we provide guests with general information regarding park facilities and operations. For beach information and swimwear rentals, just ask the young man to my right. Feel free to let me know if you have any questions or concerns. Finally, the train was fun and all, but this is where the fun really starts. Can't believe the beach is this close to the station. Right? It's so much more convenient than coming here by ship. Alright kids, no time to waste. Come on, up and at 'em. Where'd Michi go? Michi, where are you? I was just gonna go on some rides today, but you know what? The beach sounds pretty rad too. Doesn't look like they're listening to you. Need to smack those kids around, get them in line. Keep them on a leash too while you're at it. It's been a long time since we last came to Michelin. You can only imagine how excited the kids are. Honestly, those kids of mine can't sit still for 1 second. Won't be long before I'm back at the reception desk to pick up my strays. I'm telling you, leash them. Oh, you haven't changed your swimsuits yet. Lakeside Beach is the pride of Crossbell, but There isn't a better place to be during this time of year. You can sunbathe or play in the sand, but renting out a swimsuit first is a must. What is this? Door is locked. I imagine we probably will be coming back to this area later. Sweepy sweep. Sorry, I didn't notice you before. Welcome to Lakeside Beach. Before you say anything, I know I might look little and stuff, but I'm still a Michelin Wonderland part-timer, just like the grown-ups. I used to pick up litter in the downtown district, but then all the soldiers got mad at me for it. So after that, one of the garbage men recommended this job to me. I get to make the place clean and put smiles on people's faces. This job makes me so happy. Whatever you say, kid. Even just plain old juice tastes better when you have a fabulous view to soak it in with. Now that I've been conscripted, I'll have to fight to protect such beauty as this. Hard as it is, I gotta prepare myself for the reality that may cost my life. Just curious, did you ever notice a strange warning at the bottom of Lakeside Beach's rules? It's meant to inform guests about possible pengu monster sightings around the beach. There was a pengu that got driven out of its habitat and wound up here. It gave us one hell of a time, slashing swimsuits, causing havoc. Since then we set up a special reserve for them to prevent any further incidents. That said, you can never be too careful with monsters, right? Better keep an eye out for them than lose your trunks. I don't know if that's supposed to be a reference to anything in the game. That might be something from Azure. I don't know. How stunning. So this must be the Lakeside Beach. Can't wait to see some babes in their bikinis. That small island over there would make for a nice picture. You can call this one of the jewels of the Michelin Resort, right along with its theme park. Heard they brought all the sand all the way from the east of the continent. It's quite something. This comes close to the over-the-top opulence the Cayenne family boasts of. Even so, it's hardly the time to go out and borrow a swimsuit. A walk on the beach may lighten things up in such trying times as these. I went ahead and rented a swimsuit, but I was surprised by just how many racy designs they had to offer. If other people took the initiative to run around some of them, I definitely would have rented one myself. But now everyone picked plain, safe swimsuits. So we have an exhibitionist there. You awake up there, buddy? You, over there, you can't enter the water with your clothes on. Jeez, it's great to see so many guests, but a lot of them are taking risks that can really land them in trouble. Plus, it's a lot of work to keep an eye out for any monsters that might show themselves. Anyway, guests aren't allowed up here. Right, sorry. Whoa, did you know this beach is actually made around a lake and not the ocean? Looks like the shallows keep going on, but it's actually very deep at the center of the lake. I want to know what kind of ecosystem is hiding in the water, but it's so cool. Nerd! So this is the Michelin Beach I've heard so much about. It's splendid, certainly, but I'm at a loss for what to do now that I've made it here. But my son seems to be having a blast, so that makes up for it all. You can really handle yourself with a beach ball. You're not bad yourself. But enough of the besties talk. When we've got this net between us, consider us heated rivals. Just know I'm going to lose our next match. Just about to say the same to you. You're on, I accept your challenge. It's easy to lose your footing when you're sinking into the sand. Well, that only ups the ante for the showdown. I like the challenge. I thought you were supposed to bury your feet to a degree. We fought through 6 matches in a row and we just keep tying each other. Never expect anything less from my bestie. Well, that's everything over there. So, to the plaza. Kinda figured there'd be like a scenic photo there or something. The meticulous arrangement of seats, the masterful distribution of color. Sensational. Now this is modern art. What beauty, what class, what grandiose minutiosity. Oh, here's your picture. They've arranged the flower bed to look like Mitchie's face. They did a pretty good job of it too. It looks just like him. Doesn't it though? These flowers change color with the season, so it ends up looking different every time you come. Could make a halfway decent photo at least. Then without delay, allow me. Lovely, let's send this to Rex when we get the chance. It's time. Should I send the photo data to Rex?
Hey, let me take it.
Whoa, here's a little...
Photo of Sully. Thank you. So I kind of wonder, is she in costume for that, or is it just her normal clothes? So, if you want to see the Elise pic, Fiona pic, Elephant pic, Vita pic, not gonna comment, Sully pic. Ah, she actually is wearing the costume. Michelin has always been a popular tourist destination, but it feels especially busy today. It certainly does, perhaps it's due to all those complimentary tickets they're giving out for the war. Making our way to Mishi Street was enough of a war as it is. Sorry, neighbor, could we stop and rest for a minute or 5? Sure, I don't think I can take another step by myself. Let's take a short break before we head off. We've been rather downhearted ever since our son was conscripted into the army. I figured we'd try spending the day with Michelin to keep our bodies active and our minds off our woes. But as it turns out, I just couldn't keep up with the crowd. You blame the upsurge in visitors on those complimentary tickets the army handed out. Honestly, I never imagined it could get this crowded. It's part of the reason why I don't like going to theme parks in general. It's Mishi, he's really here. I think I'm about to cry, I can't hold back anymore. Mishi, I love you. Mishi, over here. Can I get a hug, pretty please? You know, ever since last year, the Mishi dances have been way more polished than they were before. In fact, one of their shows is about to start any second now. Trust me, it's definitely worth the wait. It's another day full of magic and dreams. Hope you boys and girls have lots and lots of miraculous Wonderland fun. Me-he-raculous? I was kind of wondering if he was going to do, like, meow-raculous or something like that. Mishi is rather intriguing on second glance. Why, Allie, are you finally coming around? Another Michelinite in the making? Perhaps, but not quite on your level just yet. I simply hadn't thought much of it before, but now I'm glad I get to meet Mishi. I'm glad I got to meet you two all. By the way, you boys and girls know what Vantage Masters is, right? It's fantastically popular here in Michelin too, I love it. Would you like to play a game with me, mayhaps? Sure, no way would pass up a chance to play Vantage Masters with Michi. So, it's time to beat up the mascot in front of all the kids. Go. Thief. Oh, I'm shooting him twice for that. I think I only need one. I got it right back. You jerk! Yeah, that stupid act twice thing. So we'll get our archer in place, and we'll get a Reiku out. What to do from here? Ah, crap. Okay, the good news is Mishi doesn't have the mana to play all those cards yet. So right now I can deal 6 damage a pop. I can't afford to have him attack because I need him to absorb something. It begins. So Earth does beat water. I can pick off the Zamapen. I don't know if he can be decked or not. Like, the good news is, unless he's playing one of these heaven types, they do not get to attack immediately. Oh my god. That is a horrifically powerful card, man. So I need to use this here so I can one-shot the Zamapen. I'm gonna suicide this. I'm gonna end there. Another Zamapen. Dumdala. Or not Dumdala, Dharma. Diarma. So first things first, pick this one off. That will open them up so I can go for that. And I'm gonna do this. I don't have any water ones to worry about. Saving the crystal for next turn in case I want to use the spell on the fairy card. There's that stupid Uptide. Only has 2 cards left. That's gonna heal him if I let it go. Okay, this is now entering the final phase. What happens if I hit this and he has nothing to draw? Okay. And at this point, I may as well just go for him. Say he's trying to draw, but he doesn't have anything to draw. That's fine. That brought him to 8. Crap, I thought it would just do 7. Okay, this is the card I needed to secure it. So I'm just interested in winning. Otherwise I could have vaporized his front row right there.
Oh, the Michery!
Should hit him again for that. So what do those Uptides do? So yeah, we're gonna try him in hard mode, but I'm gonna have to change my character here. Edit deck. Okay, we can fit an extra Blix. Try to remember what most of Mishy's cards were. They were heavy in water. Good, good. I'll take it. If anything, I'd swap out the Blix, I guess. See, I'll drop Blix here now. Another Reiku. So I wonder if I'm gonna end up having Sister on the front line fighting while I try to hold the other stuff at bay. So let's go over here. That's where... Yeah, I screwed that up a little bit, but it doesn't matter. So if there's a Reiku left, we can pick it off later. Here's the uptide that I was expecting. Jerk. And since I only blast one target, I'm going to use my Blitz skill. There we go. Just need to hope there's not another Uptide right now. Aw, man. There goes my one archer. Mainly because I'll have the Parental protecting me. I may want to actually start healing him to withstand an Uptide. Does he protect them? Yes, he does. Okay, that was kind of cool. Anyway, that was the final Uptide, so I don't need to worry about healing them. I just have to protect my front line here. Which he just started cutting through. Jerk. So let's see. I have to have this one kill this. need to move out front and I'll heal myself here. Here come the heals. Losing the Earth one really hurts right now because I'd have the advantage on all these water cards. Not sure I'm going to deal with the Zamapen just yet. That's not the card that would have did it for me. But actually... you can hit him for one, right? Oh my god. That protects the back row, luckily. So let's see. Fire beats heaven, so I can blow up the one in the back row fairly easily. So I need this one to go here. This one to go here. Another Zamapen. Wow. Yeah, that's game right there. The Uptide came at the perfect time, and I just had no way to block. That's all it comes down to. If I had one of these, literally one of these instead of a Bliss, I would have cut through all the water cards. That was just an abysmal draw, man. Come on. Okay, this is a much better hand. So is he gonna have the Reiku suicide, or can I let that fill up the space on his side? Well, since he's not hitting back just yet, let's put this one out. Okay, that won't work anymore. And at this point, I'm best off starting to prepare for the tides. Now I'm gonna drop the blue because it's not worth it. But I am gonna heal that. Bleh. Looking for the earth one. So here come the tides. There we go. Making sure he'll survive the incoming tide. Okay, that water card's gonna heal him. I don't know what he's gonna do just yet. I cannot end it. Actually, I might be able to. No, I can't end it here. So the final tide's coming. I'm going to need the earth one a lot more than the other ones. That's the final one. Next turn if he doesn't heal. Definitely worried about the Kyrie bell firing in the back row. Okay, he's out of cards now. And since I'm frustrated after last time, I'm gonna let my inner sadist out of it. That's what I was afraid of. And now, no matter what, he's dead. So let's see if he's gonna swing or what.
Oh, the misery!
Sweet revenge. Welcome, our new Mekamishi plushes have just gone on sale. Get it now or regret it later. What's that? You're looking for Mr. Crawford? Sorry, I haven't seen him since the park opened. He's probably got his hands full of greeting visitors. Mekamishi is 4,000. And here's the ride-along Mishies. So the exchange rate is still 21 over here. I didn't realize I had these. I forgot all about them. So, entrance plaza? This is the horror coaster you called it. What kind of ride is it? Simply, you get in a cart, ride through the villa, and blast all the ghosts that jump out at you. They've got some jump scares in there, but you can ride as many times as you want if beating high scores is your kind of thing. Sounds like exactly my kind of thing. It's both a game and a ride in one, then. Almost like a shooting competition of sorts. I just remembered. Ellie doesn't do too hot with spooky things like this. Didn't get to ride it with her last time, though. It'd be nice to come back with her someday, and the rest of the Triple S, too. Ellie, she's the one who helped us out at the Geofront, as I recall. The opportunity will surely present itself, but for now, let's continue asking around. A survival ride, huh? Just me, my gun, and a house full of ghosts? You think I could clear it? I could, right? Darling, maybe we could reconsider. We've never been one for scary stories, let alone the real thing. No, I have to tough this out. How can I call myself a man if I can't even protect the things I hold most dear? We're taking this haunted villa on. Don't worry, you got nothing to fear with me by your side. Okay, I believe in you. And they were never heard from again. I'm about to go on the front lines. If I can't survive this, how the heck am I going to survive a war? I got this, just wait and see. I don't really do so well with things like this, but my husband's so into it, I just can't say no. Oh, talk about a thrill ride. That horror coaster was amazing. Maybe for you, that was way too scary. We were going so fast I could barely even scream when the ghost came out. That's the part that makes it fun. But I guess you won't have as good a time if you start lazy. Man, that horror coaster though, still got the chills. You know what? I think I'm gonna go for another spin. I'm scared out of my mind now. Need to go buy an ice cream and chillax for a sec. Oh goddess, I thought I was gonna die in there. Look, our buddy Anton got out of, detainment. maybe going in alone wasn't the best ideas. That thing wasn't really meant for 2 people. Wait, you're... Anton, right? We met you at Titus Gate. Oh, it's you guys. Wow, fancy seeing you here. I see, so you came all the way to Crossbell to find this special person. Yep, I was searching all over for her when I happened upon a lead. Then I hopped on a train bound for Crossbell and ended up here. I heard one down at Titus Gate. You got some balls, I'll give you that. But why are you on the horror coaster to begin with, if I may ask? Well, I thought I saw her go in, the woman I'm looking for, I mean. Turns out it was just some other purple-haired lady, but by the time I realized it was too late to turn back, so I ended up on the ride anyway. She was awful, I couldn't find her anywhere. Then this military couple started picking a fight with me in line. It's a good thing staff member stepped in, and I don't know what I would have done without him. He was so nice about it, too. Wait, hold on a sec. This would happen to be him, would it? Yuna showed Anton a photo of Matthew. Yeah, that's the guy. Honestly, he looked way too busy to be spending his time billing out some Liberland he never met. But you know what he said? He said there was no such thing as borders here in Michelin. I just about burst into tears. I've never met him, but that does sound like something Yuna's father might say. I can definitely vouch for that. Do you know where he went after that? Sorry, it was too dark for me to tell. Seems we've been jumping all over the park, so he's probably someplace else by now. Likely so, especially if he was as busy as you say. Should probably get going then. Take care, Anton. Best not give up on that special gal of yours, you got it? Yeah, I'll try my darndest. What purple hair was it? Couldn't be. Who do we know that has purple hair? Sorry to bother you, but has Mr. Crawford come this way? So, someone saw him walk off, don't know. What happens if we ride? What's if we take this thing for a spin? One ride couldn't hurt, I suppose. So is this actually a minigame, or what? Yuna... Kurt, I guess? About the horror coaster. The horror coaster is a thriller where you shoot a ghost and aim for a high score. Use the left stick to move the crosshair, X to fire. Each ghost's remaining HP is displayed in front of him. Once the ghost is defeated, its max HP will be added to your score. It goes up to disappear on the screen for a set amount of time, so recheck your chain, so defeat them quickly for a better final score. To win, you need to score at least 1200. Keep practicing and try to improve your score. In beginner mode, you can hold down X to fire continuously.
Let's do it!
This is kinda lame. I missed one. I wonder if it's like, well, just any sort of shooting alley game where they all have a fixed position, you just have to memorize if you want a high score. I wonder how fast you shoot on normal mode, but not really enough to actually play set mode. So yeah, we failed to get the 1200, we suck. You can speed this up a big game. Okay, we did get it. Just keep in mind this with me putting it at high speed.
How do you like that?
Yes, I did it!
Do we get anything? No.
I shall go.
Very well.
Here I go!
Let's go over here now. Is that the Castle of Mirrors? Yep, they actually finished renovating it, so I haven't been able to see inside it yet. Apparently, they moved the fortune telling over here. People say it's the real deal. Perhaps we could have them to find the location of Yuna's father for us then. Can't be serious. You really believe in that crystal bowl gazing? I certainly wouldn't rule out the possibility. Yes, especially considering our recent experiences. In any case, it certainly wouldn't hurt to ask. Fine, guess I'm outnumbered. Let's go in and see what we can find then. Wow, look at that, Mom. I've never seen a building like this before. My, how positively palatial. Well, there's a rare sight. We hardly ever get to see the other half, how the other half lives back in Heimdall. My work involves a lot of travel, so I've been lucky enough to see the fabulous mansions of St. Ark and Boreahard before. My wife and daughter are right. Not even I have seen anything quite like this. Just stepping in a magnificent palace like this has always been a dream of mine. I dare say I'm giddier than my own little girl. If you go to the very top floor, ring the bell and tell your wish to the wishing mirror, it's bound to come true for sure. That's what the attraction here used to be, at least. Can't wait to see how things have changed since they remodeled it. So this is the Castle of Mirrors. It's really got this sort of like ambience, you know what I mean? Indeed, it makes me wonder what it's like inside. Always see who can find their way to the fortune teller first. You're on. No, we're in though, fast walking only. We won't want to bother the other visitors. Oh yeah, nothing like a little competition to spice things up. Not to worry, Citizen, I have no intention of gallivanting about, even if it is a competition. A truly honorable member of the Armor Division knows how to romp in moderation. They've been drafting up men back in Jurai too, like my husband for instance. Mayor Armbrust has been right this entire time. Can't stop thinking about it. We as a people desired Mira, so it was us who decided to join the Empire. But the Empire had a hidden agenda behind it all. That was what the Mayor had been trying to warn us of all along. If only we hadn't become part of the Empire, my husband would never have been called to service. Just goes to show, act in haste, repent in leisure. Jurai, that's Stark's hometown, isn't it? As well as that of Crow Armbrust, the Azure Chevalier. Once a city-state, it was turned into a special economic zone of the Empire around 11 years ago. According to Intelligence Division documentation, their last mayor was Crow's late grandfather. Me and the wife always loved the Castle of Mirrors, so once we'd heard they renovated it, we made a special trip from Jurai just to see. See, my getting conscripted in the army has been weighing pretty heavily on my wife, so I'm hoping that going through the Castle of Mirrors might help put a smile on her face. The mere thought of Mayor Armbrust conducting the terror attack down the railway seems so absurd now. He had been right this entire time, if only we realized it sooner. Enter the mirror, and I have to go here, don't I? Okay, this is what we're looking for. Sorry if they're going to send me in some sort of labyrinth or something. It's quite the crowd of people. There are a lot of women here. Yeah, it is fortune-telling. The women around here love that sort of thing. It's the first time I've tried it since it was renovated, but the fact that it's this popular must mean that this fortune-teller must be good. Let's go in. Yeah, let's hurry up and get this over with. Come on, fortune-tellers just say really cliché things. This is just a waste of time. Don't say that, it's bad luck. Bad luck? That's nonsense. If you could tell the future just by looking into a crystal ball, things would be so much easier. I've heard all kinds of talk about Beryl's fortune-telling. She's apparently got a perfect track record with her predictions. We're here to get our futures read. What do we do if we get told that my boyfriend will be conscripted? I hope she doesn't say anything ominous. The fortune teller here is the real deal. Did what she said and managed to find a memento of my late husband that I'd lost. Just get your fortune told, then you'll see for yourself just how good she is. It's so exciting to think we'll be walking around in there. Tell me what it's like. It's like a fabulous illusion in there. Lights all soft and the mirrors really make your head spin. Can't imagine it, but I can't wait. I've already gone through 5 times. I know it better than anyone else. mirrors make your head spin. That sounds fun. Can't wait to get my fortune read. Well, let's go meet Beryl. Welcome to the Castle of Mirrors. After walking through the mysterious corridor of mirrors, you can enjoy the park's famous fortune-telling. Do you too want to lose yourself in a world of profound mystery? 7 of you? No problem. I'll call you all once it's your turn, so please wait here for now. Once a few customers had gone in, Yuna and the others were ushered inside. Wow, I've never seen such big mirrors. This place really does have a magical atmosphere. I want to say you're overreacting, but I don't think it would be like I didn't think it would be like this. You should try and enjoy yourselves, but you can't forget why we're here. Yes, we'll have our fun in moderation. We should head towards the fortune teller. So I was looking to see if there was like any sort of markers on the map, but no. Can't interact with anything there. Can't even swing my tonfas, I should mention. I sensed you were to approach soon. Is that? We met her in Milsante. Couldn't believe it when I first heard, but it really is you. Huh? Does this mean... Beryl, the leader of the occult club from Thor's. Suppose I should probably introduce myself to those of the new Class 7. My name is Beryl, I'm a graduate of the main campus and former head of the Occult Research Society. Perhaps it was the will of fate that allowed us to meet again. Why the hell didn't anyone from the old Class 7 notice? Actually, wasn't there something off about them? Now that you mention it, there was static from the Arcus too, so they did step away for a bit. Hang on, I don't remember telling you we were the new Class 7. You need not introduce yourselves, I've already seen it all. Everything is following its intended path, that's all there is to it. Seriously, what the hell are you yammering on about? It's quite interesting even when compared to the rest we met. I wonder, is she a witch too? Not according to Emma, she said she has nothing to do with them. So you knew we were coming then, Beryl? Of course, our pink-haired friend is looking for her father, is she not? That's right, can you read my fortune? It would be my pleasure. Let us take a look at what the future holds for all of you. This says... a spiritual presence? No, this is something more. It's all unfurled before me now. You will have 3 encounters within Michelin Wonderland before you'll be reunited with your father. I am likely one of those encounters. With this, you will have experienced 2 of the 3. Perhaps you may have luck searching in areas you've not yet been to. Your reunion will come after the final encounter. That is all I have to say. A fated reunion. And 3 encounters leading up to it. That's why I hate this occult stuff. They just never tell straight up. If I said any more, it would be considered excessive interference with the threats of fate. Fortune telling is merely a prediction. It cannot decide your future. What you glean from it depends solely on you. It depends on us. Beryl, what are you? I am nothing more than an idle spectator of the strands of fate. However, as an alumnus of Thor's myself, I do wish to cooperate with you as much as fate allows. That remains the truth. So she should have said alumna. They have a... It's kind of like a dual translation error. If you don't know, alumnus is male, alumna is female, and alumni is plural. The other 2 are singular. Yes, I wish to help both new and old Class 7, Reen and the others as well. That has not changed since my time as a student. I hope you'll visit me again if you once again find questions plaguing your thoughts. I cannot wait to see what path fate will lead you down. Well, that was really strange. It's like she could see everything. Still, she did say that in the end she's still a member of Thor's. Though there are some things I'm curious about, I think we may be able to trust her. I do hope we'll get to learn more about her in the future. I think I've had enough of the occult for today. Indeed, let's keep searching for Yuna's father. If the fortune teller is correct, we should find him somewhere in Michelin Wonderland. Right, let's get moving. I've heard all kinds of talk. Yeah, that's just a repeat, so let's blow this palm stand. And we get Beryl's note. Right, fix camera. So this is the Ferris wheel. It's much larger up close. There's a great view from the top. When Michelin's all lit up at night, the view is so romantic. Romantic? But you've only been up there with your family, though. So what? Nice views don't have to be for your dates, it can be with family. But it does seem like a lovely idea for couples. I do hope that I'll have a wonderful man by my side to enjoy the view with one day. There's no doubt who you have in mind. Million would have enjoyed it here. Well, thanks, Captain Buzzkill. Have you got that, Zell? If you're going to be my fiancé, you have to take the lead on the date. Thought you'd say that, so I came up with an itinerary. First, we're going to get one of your favorite Mishy treats at the rest area, then we'll go to the Castle of Mirrors. I remember you said that was your favorite attraction. Next, we'll go and meet Mishy. We can check the new merch, we'll finish the day on the Ferris wheel. So what do you think about my plan? Wow, sounds great. So these two are from Zero. She was always kind of like pressuring Zell into dating her, and then this. Can't believe Zell, he's never shown any improvement no matter how many times I told him. Then I turn my back for a moment and he's like a totally different person. Emmy keeps saying that I'm her fiancé, so I should be trying harder. Thought about that, and I'm going to start today. My institute is helping with military development, but despite that, my upperclassmen are obsessed with the Mecha Mishy. It's so strange. Their grades are shocking, and there's no way any of them will be completing their thesis on time, but the passion here is astounding. Those two look familiar. I came here to celebrate my graduation. Who knew that destiny would be waiting for me here? Well, Mecha Mishy. That thing is something else. Just a plushie seems like a wasted opportunity. We can make the real Mecha Mishy ourselves. I like it. President Schmidt won't be coming back to the Ruhr Institute of Technology for the time being. We can do what we like. These guys sound like idiots. Okay, Ruhr is Ereboni. It's Ruin that's liberal, I think. Hold up. Did you say Ruhr Institute of Technology and Schmidt? Yeah, we're fresh-faced students of the Ruhr Institute of Technology. Do I know about the president? Yes. Can you tell us what you know regarding recent events? Yeah, sure. He was a special advisor at the Thor's branch campus until recently, but we haven't heard anything since they announced the war. The Institute of Technology is also looking, but they don't seem to be panicking too much. Not that unusual for the president to be hard to contact. I see. They don't even know where he is right now. At least we don't have to worry about the professor now. I think that's all we want to know right now. Thank you for this information. Let's make a real Mecha Mishy. If we use the cutting-edge orbital technology developed in the last 2 years, we can probably do it. Are you tired from all that walking? Why don't we get something cool to eat? I want to eat a Mishy ice cream. Okay, let's buy one now. I brought my granddaughter to Michelin Wonderland. We've been looking forward to it for a year. The ice cream is oh so tasty. I'm here with my grandpaps today. He always spoils me, I love him so much. We just started selling Mishy ice cream. Won't you try one? It's a combination of black sesame and yogurt ice cream. Children and adults alike love the taste. Wow. Sad part is I can see that being one of those items I probably could need. It's only sold at the park, which is why we're biting the bullet here. I imagine that might be something to be traded on. We're looking for Mr. Crawford. Came in to check on things this morning, but he hasn't been to the rest area since then. Michette Grill. The son on the Ferris wheel is pulling a really funny face. I'm not all that interested in going around in a slow circle, but why not? It looks fun. I like heights and it might surprise you. Thought the Ferris wheel would be really boring, but you have to try everything. We did want to go into the haunted villa, but riding the Ferris wheel could be fun too. Our number for the Ferris wheel has finally been called. Finally, we've been waiting so long. I'm sorry, you weren't too bored waiting in line, were you? It's not the problem. I don't mind what I'm doing as long as it's with my sweetheart. My darling is a worrywart. Just because we have to wait so long doesn't mean you can't take a nap and just pretend to listen. Everyone here is a couple. It would look weird to ride the Ferris wheel alone. Huh? He looks like an ill one. I guess he's coming to ride on his own. Knowing that I'm not the only one makes me feel much stronger. So... is there any reason to do this? Mr. Crawford checked the fast pass and then went off somewhere. I can give him a message if you like. I'm afraid there's something I need to talk to him about myself. Your father seems really busy. Hope we can at least meet him somewhere else. I got on by myself to kill some time. It It was a very quaint experience. This will be a great inspiration for my next composition. You must know all about that, huh? Shut up, the view is great, so I don't see why riding alone is such a bad thing. Oh, aren't you those students from the other day? He was in Heimdall at the end, if you don't remember. End of 3, that is. We've met before. You helped us look for the pirate treasure, yes? I remember you. You're Alistair the composer. I think we'd meet an imperial noble in a place like this. I'm supposed to meet an old friend who lives far from here. We chose this as the best place to meet just before the war. I see. Anyway, what brings you all here? Yuna showed him a photo of her father and asked if he'd seen him. Well, yes, that kind gentleman only just assisted me. Really? I got lost looking for the meeting spot and this gentleman gave me directions. But he left straight away and I'm afraid I didn't see which direction he was headed. I see. Seems quite busy. We'll have to hurry up if we want to catch up to him. Well, I don't know what you need him for, but I hope you find him soon. It's always nice to see young people throw themselves into their work. May I use you all as inspiration for my next composition? What's this? Okay, turn around. I'm waiting here for an old friend. I rode on the Ferris wheel to kill some time. She's as late as usual. Perhaps I could write it once while thinking of a new song. I'm not sure if he's waiting for Fiona or someone else. It's gotten a lot busier here all of a sudden. No way, is it that time already? Is everyone having a fantastically fun time today? Mishi! Mishi over here! Everyone's in such a good mood, and that puts Mishi in a good mood too. What do you say we keep things rolling and start our afternoon show? Oh brother, Mishi, what do you think you're doing? If it isn't Michette! That's what you get for forgetting about little old me. And for acting all gross, what with that spooky look on your face and those freaky brows on your head. But that's just what my eyebrows look like. He has a new face. Maybe not. Let's get back to the show. Come on. Let's dance and make a wishy with Mishi. A duet with Michette. A duet with Michette. Huh? I wasn't aware that Mishi franchise had a younger sister character. Another freak in the family. Man, those two never change. There's plenty of stuff in the Empire to worry about, sure, but things like this remind you that it's not all just bad.
That's right. You really do know your stuff, young lady. No matter how dark things may get, Mishi will always be Mishi. A smiling face, ready to offer Crossbell a little light. But whoa, am I ever glad the show started on time.
Huh? Dad!
Yuna?
What? Is this really your father?
Well, I'm glad you finally found him.
What a surprise! What brings you here? And it seems you brought your friends, too.
So that's what happened when I was too busy to take my calls. Glad you're back, Yuna. Your mom must be relieved too. Thanks, you're looking well too, Dad. Sorry to make you worry all the time. It's okay, you're here now. And me, your mom, Ken, Nana, we all knew you'd come back. I know my Yuna can look after herself. Dad, you're embarrassing me. I think your father knows the situation well. Might we ask for your assistance, Mr. Crawford? You want to go to the Wetlands, right? It's an area marked for development of the Michelin Resort. We received a memo from the Governor General's office that the place was out of bounds. Even people who work in the resort aren't permitted to go near it. I see. This whole thing's starting to smell pretty fishy. That must have something to do with the Governor General. I don't know anything for certain, but I'm sure it's not a safe place. Are you still going to go? Yes, we are. We have the strength and resolve to overcome any danger, and we will get Instructor Reen back and Crossbell. I believe that's connected to where the Empire is headed. Yuna, thank you. If that's the case, take this. Obtain the Wetlands keycard. The door that takes you to the Wetlands is located at the tip of Lakeside Beach. This should open the door. Yeah. Thanks, Dad.
Oh, Yuna. You've been stubborn as a mule ever since you were a little girl. You'd just go wherever your heart would take you, be it the police academy or Erabonia. But that's what makes you the wonderful young woman you are. The one your friends rely on. The one who won't let anything stop her. I only pray that Adios will keep my darling daughters safe.
Thanks. Having such a lovely family is a real blessing.
Yes, I must admit I'm a little jealous.
Hopefully the cat growling into the microphone there didn't ruin the experience for you guys. I don't know what she was up to, but she just hopped off, and we'll see. Everyone, please look after Yuna for me. Of course. You can count on us. I mean, it's Yuna, so it won't be easy, but I'll try. Hey, watch your mouth, Ash. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's head over to the beach. So, did time pass? Matthew went to the plaza to oversee the Michi show while the group returned to their task. So, is everything still the same? Maisu's helping with military development. Yeah, there's still time with the Mecha Michi. They're new. I could tell he was upset, but I know what you're thinking. We should have been looking after him better. However, we can reflect on what happened later. He doesn't seem to be at the Ferris wheel, so let's look elsewhere. What's up with the Herald and his wife? Looks like Colin's missing. That was a quest in Zero. Yuna, everyone. We were all holding hands when he yanked himself free and ran off. It was so sudden. We lost sight of him. We've been looking everywhere for him. Hopefully the origami guy didn't get him, you know. What? We can help you look. I won't lie. That would be great, but you look busy enough as it is. We'll find him in no time. Don't worry about us. But it's very crowded in the park. Finding him might be difficult. Guys, I think we should help look for Colin. I thought you would say that. I am not opposed. Guess there's no choice. Guess there ain't no choice. The more people, the better. I say we help. Thank you for helping us. You'd do the same for us if we were in trouble. Do you have any idea why Colin ran off? Yes, today was our last family trip before I get set off for the front line. This evening I have to present myself at the conscription office for the draft. I know that's been weighing heavily on Colin. I knew he was upset, but I didn't want to bring it up. We have so little time left as a family left. Just thought we could come here and make some happy memories that nothing could take from him. I think I just pushed it too much, and all these unspoken grievances just came out. I see. Do you know which direction he went? As soon as we got into the park, he just ran off into the crowd. We don't know whether he's still in the park or if he went back to the center. We didn't know what to do, so we started searching through the crowds here. Got it. You keep looking here then. We'll go and check out the center. Thank you. Yes, thank you, everyone. First step in investigation is to ask the right questions to the right people. Let's head up the plaza and see if we got any first-hand witnesses. Should ask if anyone's seen a 10-year-old boy with red hair. So as I was saying, this was a reference to a quest in Zero where Colin disappears. You have to get Ren out to help you. That's when you learn Ren's backstory, how she's related to them. They don't know she's alive, though, that's the thing. But anyway, we'll have to see if Ren makes an appearance or not. These Michi shows never fail to lighten the mood. I can practically feel all my worries drifting away. It's even more crowd now than it was before the show. Well, I suppose I can't fault them. Everyone loves Michi after all. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Michi, Michette. No beauty in this world ever compared to that flower bed, but Michette comes pretty dang close. Man, that show was amazing. It was a little immature, I'll admit, but hey, if adults can enjoy it, that's something really special. I'll say, I got so into it I was yelling out at the top of my voice. That tells I need to give me some Michette merch. Let's go to Centrillion later, okay? Good idea, I'd like to pick up a souvenir or two myself. Michi and Michette are just the cutest, aren't they? Waiting for the show was a pretty good call. My girlfriend loved it. I'm so glad he suggested we catch the show. I had an amazing time. This was just the unforgettable start our unforgettable day was needing. Michelle's dancing is just adorable. Me? I'm just an itty little sister with a great big job of looking after her bungling oaf of a brother. Everyone's always astounded at how easy breezy my brother can be, and I don't blame them. but he still does have some redeemable qualities, so I hope you can find it in your hearts to forgive him. Looks like Michi just can't catch a break from her. Yeah, he never does. But honestly, I kind of like this dynamic they've got going on here. And yes, we can still challenge him. So you guys, I guess you had something else to take care of, huh? Hope you can come back and dance with us soon. The show must have finished while we were talking to Mr. Crawford. Sorry, Michi. We'll definitely dance with you next time around. Great, I'll be waiting as long as it takes. You guys seem a bit flustered. Is everything alright? Not really. Could we ask you about something? Una tells her father about Colin's disappearance. I see, so Colin has gone missing, huh? I'll go have them make an announcement on the PAs. Fine, it should take us no time at all once the staff is full aware. Actually, would you mind holding off for now? We're gonna try looking for Colin ourselves first. Simon's gotten real upset. Making a big fuss out of it might just make things worse. I see, alright then. But don't hesitate to let me know if you can't find him soon. We will, thanks, Dad. Excuse me, I was wondering if you could help us with something. Una explained the search for Colin, described what he looked like. A lot of people pass through this way, so I can't be entirely sure, but I did see a young boy running off on his own toward Michelin Center earlier. I see, thanks for all the help. There's a high chance the boy in question may have been Colin. Perhaps we'd best head towards Michelin Center ourselves. I think that's all the same over there. Yeah, you said that earlier. What is it? Well, you see. Una explained the search for Colin, described what he looked like. Yes, I do believe I saw this boy you were looking for. Came running from the theme park heading in this direction. Told him this way led to the villas, and it certainly wasn't a place for children to be playing. After, he turned and barreled the way in the opposite direction. Now that I think about it, he did seem rather upset. Perhaps this runs deeper than some mere game. I see. Thanks for all the help. It's gotta be Colin he's talking about, right? Yes, which means we've at least narrowed down the location. The opposite direction. That would be toward the beach and the train station. Let's move. Helps if I aim the camera correctly. So, he says something about his throat being parched, renting swimwear, etc., etc. Sorry, can I ask you a quick question? Una explained their search for Colin and described what he looked like. I think I saw the boy you're looking for run right out that door to the beach. Looked just about ready to burst into tears in a second. I figure he must have been lost. Just about to go and look for him myself. Are you his guardians, perhaps? Yeah, definitely. Let's head down to the beach. Every moment counts. So, hold on a second. I was at the Ferris wheel. I want to see something real quick. I don't think we spoke to them, did we? We'll search the theme park, find Colin. Find anything more considerate, things I regret. First and foremost, we have to find him. Okay. So to move forward with the story, to move forward with the quest, let's head over here. So yeah, he still says the same thing. Not very subtle, dude. And now Una just needs to reach back and smack him upside the head. So this is where you were, Colin. Your mom and dad have been really worried, you know. So how can you tell us why you disappeared like that? Well, I get that you must have come to look for me, but... I'm sorry. I don't want to go back. I can't. Colin, is this about your dad leaving for the war? No, I know I can't do anything about that. So why then? I just wanted to encourage him. He's gonna be a soldier, and that means he's gonna have to fight people in the war. He won't say it to me, but I know he must be unhappy about it. Just want to know that he needs to come back home safe to us no matter what. Colin, it's just I don't know how to say it to my daddy. And now I just got today before he's gotta leave for the front line. I wanted to say goodbye like this, so I couldn't figure out what to do at all. I just ran away. I see. So that's what this is all about. Guess this is in some rebellious phase. There's still plenty of ways to show how much your father means to you. Hey, Colin, why don't you give your dad a charm to protect him? I think that'll let him know just how much you love him and want him to come home safe and sound. But I don't have any mirror or a lot of time. How can I make a charm? I'm sure we can do something. What sort of charm could you find in Michelin that doesn't require mirror? Yeah, some you buy from the store, some you buy from the restaurant, or a freaking rock. It's perfect. Colin, can you come with us for a while? Why'd you drag us over to the beach? I imagine our purpose here is to acquire a protective charm. That's right, there's a rare stone on this beach that'd make for a great charm. It's called a white stone. It's really beautiful and not your everyday sort of gift, so I think it'd be perfect to give Mr. Hayworth. I think I know what you're talking about. Kia has one that she keeps close to her. It's gotta be the right lucky charm for Daddy. Well then, it's time we go looking for that stone. Colin's parents will be looking for him, so we don't have much time. I must say, I'm curious to see if this stone is as beautiful as you say, Yuna. Sounds like a waste of time if you ask me, but I'll tag along with you. Let's split up and look. Thanks, guys. Yuna and the others commenced their search for the white stone. Not long after, Yuna found a white stone. Great work, Colin. Look at how it sparkles. It really is just like a gemstone. Man, that thing's tiny. You sure it's good enough? Thanks, Ash. I think the size is perfect. It means Daddy will be able to carry it with him wherever he goes. Yes, I agree with you on that. So how about we go and find your dad now? Okay. Yuna and the others went back to the theme park with Colin in tow. Then they met up with Harold in front of the Castle of Mirrors. 2 AP. Mommy, Daddy, sorry for just running away like that. I know how upset it'd make you, too. It's alright, Colin. Everything's alright. We're the ones who should have talked to you properly about your fears. We'll make sure we do from here on. We may not have much time left together as a family, but we do have today. By the way, I brought something. Here, Daddy, I want you to have it. Colin handed his father the white stone. Is this a white stone? I heard you could find these over by the lake, but aren't they supposed to be considerably rare? It is. But me and Yuna managed to find one together. I was thinking you could take it with you as a lucky charm. A lucky charm? You've got to be scared about going to war, right, Daddy? If I had to go with you, I would have spent every day crying over it. But you don't. You always stay strong for me and Mom. I want to stay strong for you, too. So every time you feel lonely or afraid, you can look at that stone and think of us. That way, no matter how far away you are, we'll always be right there next to you. Colin. I've been trying to tell you that for a while. I haven't been doing a very good job of it until now, though. I just kept holding it in instead. Colin, you're such a thoughtful boy. Thank you for this. I couldn't have put his sentiments any better than myself. You suffer more than either of us, yet you still soldier through it all. Sophia, it's alright. I know you'd have understood had I been honest. I'd merely wanted to put on a brave face for the both of you. Here it comes. I'm so happy for them. Looks like we have nothing to worry about anymore. Thank you, everyone. Not only did you find Colin, you helped him give me something very special. We'll never be able to thank you all enough. Come to think of it, there was another time our Colin went missing 2 years ago. So, yes, 2 years ago would be the 0 time frame, because I think Azure is 1 year after 0. We truly are blessed by the people we know. Yes, back when the Special Support Section assisted us. I had a feeling it might be them. They weren't alone, though. They had someone else to assist them as well. Though Sophia and I have yet to meet her in person. You mean the girl who saved me, right? The one with violet hair just like yours? I hope I get to see her again someday. So she had violet hair too, huh? It's one heck of a coincidence. Indeed it is. But all that aside, thank you once again for everything. Yes, it's because of you that little time we have left together can be spent in good spirits. Thanks, Yuna. And thanks to all your friends, too. So yeah, you really do need to play 0 to properly understand that one. Force Metal. So what does the force metal do? I'm not quite impressed. Anyway. This precious stone will always remind me of you. I'll treasure it as long as I live. I'd like to thank you all from the bottom of my heart. Now that I feel better, I'm kinda hungry again. I was really looking forward to coming to Michelin. That's why I'm gonna laugh and play with Daddy and Mommy all day. I want us to have a great day so Daddy knows what's waiting for him when he comes back. Can't thank you enough for today. Give us a chance to spend the time we have left together with smiles on our faces. You be sure to look out for yourselves as well, alright? Okay, I think that's everything now. To think Una would bring this many friends over makes me very happy. Yeah, a lot happened right before I joined the academy, but I have a lot of friends now and I'm learning a lot. We learned a lot from Una as well. It's great to hear, it makes this old man's heart proud. Hey Una, you have something special yet? At school maybe? What? Dad, what are you saying in front of everyone? You don't need to be embarrassed, I just want to meet the guy you've chosen. Don't bring up stuff like this, it's weird. Una, you've gone bright red. Guess she's not ready for that kind of talk from her old man yet, huh? Can't imagine she's had a chance to give it much thought with the way things are right now. Really, that's unfortunate. Shut up, I'm not done talking. I'm done talking about this. So, what's kind of funny there is he's not actually as overbearing as the stereotypical character is. Need to go this way. Out here. But yeah, the purple girl, in case you don't remember, is Ren, their daughter, who they thought is dead. They had to give her up because I guess they fell on hard times or something at that particular time, so they put her in an orphanage. They didn't know about the orphanage getting sacked. They didn't know about her turning into a sex slave. They didn't know about her being joined into or inducted into a Ouroboros. And because of all that, she couldn't bear to face her parents. She hid in the closet while they gave the backstory for the character. And Colin saw her, but he didn't know who she was. Anyway, let's go forward. Now, hopefully that allows you to understand what happened there. It's open. This way should lead us right to the Wetlands. Let's be sure we're all prepared before we set out. And in case you want to see the quest and everything yourself, it is on the channel. I just don't know which Zero video it is. Sorry. Ah, this is... Lake Elm Southern Wetlands. Blue pleroma grass. A lot more growing here than on the other side. Is there any reaction from the pendulum, Una? Yeah, it's been going on for a while now. It appears more and more likely that the singularity is indeed up ahead. This could be our chance to sneak around my brother's guards. Is everyone ready? Yeah. Let's go. Do not let your guards down. And we actually do have monsters here now. Stupid flower. Go back to the green. So I got crap to show. Yeah. Anyway, we have some stuff there. Is there a big...
This place has an aura that almost reminds me of the forest around Erin.
Yeah. I had no idea there was even a place like this in Crossbell.
Seeing this place, you could almost believe the story of Saint Ursula and the wolf really happened.
So those are crayon bits, aren't they? Is crayon here? They drop you materials, so let's go farm them a bit, shall we? I want to say it's looking at me, but I don't know if there's much of a difference in the front and the back. So yeah, they're not really a bad fight. They're fairly squishy, easy to break. I don't get like a good CP return on them. It's like 8 per hit. When normally like an ideal is 10, in case you're wondering about numbers. And the thing that determines the number is the level difference between you and them. Those flowers just are not worth fighting. Okay, almost got juked. Where to even begin with that fight? You got to watch me miss, you got to watch them miss, and it was kind of decided by counterattacks. Not seeing the banner thing, so yeah. The warning, dangerous enemy crap. 2 U materials and an aqua bleed.
Oh, a treasure chest?
Like, I think I have a dozen of those aqua bleed quartz just lying around. Don't get me wrong, these are still a good one to fight. Gain more U materials. Oh, mech fight coming up. So yeah, that definitely verifies we're near the end of this arc. We found all the other Class 7 students, that's your other indicator. Not going back for the others. There's nothing dangerous in the forest, it looks like. The butterflies can drop fishing bait. I kind of want to fight them in hopes of getting like some cheap free bait. Oh. So there is something big here. Just getting ready to give up.
Hey, look! There's some fish there!
Okay, that's the fishing spot. Need to send this back to the rain first. 2 butterflies there, 2 pieces of fishing bait. Let's call it we'll call it Providence.
There! I got one?
No!
Oh, man.
Hoping I can get one with that small radius again.
I got one?
And actually hit it that time.
Nice.
So this is the 4 skill, I think.
Check it out!
Yep. Kurt can definitely use the Wind Sepith, so no complaints there.
I got one? I got a good one!
This is that tiger arowana.
Pretty good, huh?
I don't know if I really need the space Sepith on anyone in particular. Let's try the other way. It looks like that was a dead end right there.
Ooh, a tough one!
Pew pew! No gold palm,
a
but
treasure chest.
those things do drop Action 2 quartz. They're a little dangerous if you look at Altina's EP gauge. It inflicts Vanish, so you could very easily lose all your EP. The good news though is it chose the absolute worst person to do that to because she has Ingenuity and passive EP regen, so that's why it's kind of on its way back up. So if you look, we're at 260, take a few more steps, we're at 270. Just in time for the next one.
A powerful foe.
Powerful enemy. Exercise caution.
Now!
I'll assist. Now. Arcus, activate.
Let's go.
Here I go! You can't... Let's get him!
It's mine.
Yeah! I shall go. Rionac, activate.
Okay, I did not see the
My
gold
turn.
palm there until just now, so I don't know if I'll end up showing this one or not.
Strike.
I don't think we're gonna be able
My
to get
turn.
too much out of this one.
Yeah. There.
They're mine! It's my turn! Ta! Ta! Let's get him!
It's mine! My turn! Huh. It's down!
They're mine!
My turn.
Look at this.
Charging!
Here I go!
Very well. It's down!
They're mine!
Ha!
Here I go!
Okay, Laura's back. No EP, though.
Here I go! Ta! Ta!
Oh my god, you know.
Let's go! It's off balance!
I'll assist.
My turn. Shot. It's down.
That barely did anything.
They're mine!
My turn. Yeah!
An opening.
So I don't know if he just
Let's
spammed
go.
that until everyone was dead or what. Or vanished, I mean.
I shall go. Eh. Battle complete. Let's continue.
265 Sabbath Mass.
I grew!
I don't know if I'm going to show that fight or not.
Locked and
Unfortunately, I
loaded.
didn't notice the shining palm until partway in the fight, so I didn't put any sort of reminder in there. Do not edit this. And yeah, hopefully, well, if you guys are interested, it'll be there. If not, oh well. So are we able to actually go this way or no? St. Ursula is still blocked off by the IDF. Press forward.
There!
I'm starting to get more U materials, man. We're up to 136.
There!
So are there any more? No. So yeah, this is the end of the chapter thing. So rest real quick since people need their EP back. And I'm gonna mess around with this, I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so I didn't want to do this off camera because some people may be interested. It helps if I go to the right thing, trade. So I'm able to trade in all the Peckies I've accumulated to get the Peach Pecky badge. As for this one, it's a nice mix of stuff. I don't know. It's just really expensive to make. For the Proverbs, we're getting a little bit closer to it. For the Platinum coin, we have 2 of them. I don't know where the Silver coin is. Maybe I missed that one. Like, the nice thing about this is the speed 12. This one, we're missing the Ryder jacket. I don't know where that one is, but the 15 evade and the 50% break are pretty nice. So I can get this one. We just have to take the galley plush off. I don't care. But yeah, this one I'm actually really interested in. 15 speed, 100% accuracy, 15 evasion, 50% break. Probably can only get one though. I wonder if there are any FAQs up where I can look up where these items are, just to make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, that's who we're going to give that to. So yeah, that beats the hot of hit. No, I think I'd rather give it to her. her. Okay. Everyone's topped off. I don't like Laura's CP, but I'm not gonna go back and fix it. So we know we're fighting Sharon here, but who else? What's up? We hit the jackpot? What the? This must be the black paloma grass. And a pillar of light to boot. Look at the symbol carved into the ground. That pillar seems familiar. Could it be? Yes, it's the same one as we saw in the old schoolhouse. Wait, what? I remember hearing about this from Instructor Reen. Overcoming that trial allowed him to awaken Valimar. Does that mean there could be...
You guys are pretty sharp, aren't you?
Lecter? Nope, Campanella.
How curious, though, to run into you all the way out here.
You! The fool!
Hey, we meet again, Class 7. I'm glad to see you're all well. Then again, I can't imagine you'd believe anything I'd tell you right now.
Scarecrow.
You!
Wait, is that?
Sharon!
How lovely to see you again, Class 7. Or perhaps I should say pleasure to meet you, as I am no longer the Sharon you knew. I am once more Ouroboros' Enforcer number 9. The Severing Eclipse.
If all of you are here, then I take it Governor General Rufus is within that pillar of light?
Just as we thought.
Right on the mark! Honestly, that's why I was so surprised to see you here. The Governor General made a deal with Heiyue to keep the SSS and Bracers busy so he could finish his business here in peace. We know they'll betray us eventually, of course, but you can't play in the gutter if you're afraid to get dirty. And what harm's a betrayal if you know it's inevitable? Besides, someone might have seen to it that their group can wipe out Heiyue and the SSS all at once.
No comment.
Guess that Rufus guy stopped giving a shit about his reputation.
Clearly. And once the war with Calvard begins, he'll cast the Syndicate aside too.
So this is how the Governor General... No, how the Ironbloods choose to operate, is it?
Major Arundel, I don't understand. After everything that's happened, after everything we've lost, why are you still siding with them? You and Major Revelt act like nothing's changed. Did she really mean that little to you?
Allie.
You've really grown up, Black Rabbit. You too, Ash. Looks like you found your feet. Honestly, I'm kinda relieved.
Answer the damn question. I thought you stood for something. Or are you just another one of Osborn's pawns?
Yeah. Pretty much. Thing is, when Claire and I failed to save Millium, it messed us up pretty bad. I think we both looked to her as a replacement for the family we'd lost. Osborn, on the other hand, was the man who took that family from me. I joined the Ironbloods thinking I'd be able to outsmart him and avenge my dad. But the man operates on a higher level. I mean, 1,000-year-old curse, the Great Twilight? When those are the stakes, who the hell can compete? But you need to understand, he unleashed the Great Twilight to end the curse afflicting the Empire. He's taken it upon himself to uproot and reset a power that was all but impossible to fight back against. So I made up my mind. If siding with Osborn lets us create a world where Milliam's sacrifice wasn't in vain, then so be it. And that's how Claire and I will put things right.
Bullshit!
You don't deserve to speak her name.
That's why you started this war? To reset everything?
How is driving this country to ruin supposed to put anything right?
Indeed. It makes my plan shine by comparison.
Though I may not know the details of your mission, I see the resolve in your eyes. If you will not back down, your only option is to prove victorious against us. For my part, I will not hold back. I intend to use every underhanded trick at my disposal. This is my way of repaying you for the happy memories you've all given me.
Then ready your blade, Sharon Kruger.
If we must fight you, then so be it. We will not falter.
Ah, to see old friends fighting against each other really gets you right in the heart. But maybe I should step in to really amp up the drama. I could do with a little fun, especially after I'd let Lady Belle have the SSS and the bracers last time.
Shut up! Just shut the hell up!
So I should probably mention Lady Belle, he's referring to the third Anguisse Maria Belle, not the witch that Sharon knows, the Bewitching Belle. It's a confusing name and they probably should have translated that a little differently.
I've known this since we met at Orcus Tower, but you? You're the worst! None of this involves you, and you still choose to make things worse for everyone with that crappy little grin on your face! Sharon and the Major are both struggling to make choices they can stand by. But what about you? Do you think about a single thing you do? Does anything even matter to you? Then, you go on to mention the one who betrayed Crossbell. It's time someone knocked that grin off your stupid face. And while we're at it, we're going to expose the Governor General, get to the bottom of whatever you're planning, and take Instructor Reed back, no matter what!
Yuna.
That's exactly right.
I have to admit, that one kinda stung. You're clearly getting a bit hot under the collar. My role as Enforcer Number 0 gives me much less freedom than my compatriots, you see. Personal stakes just aren't on the table for me. So, to show I care, this time, I'll actually try. Just a little bit. You made some bold declarations just now. Show me you're not all talk, hmm?
Just wait and see!
It's so rare to see you lose your composure.
Maybe I'll follow suit and pull out all the stops, too.
Is that?
This is what he did at the Grow.
The Ironblood's dirty little trick. And the Great Twilight's only made it stronger. It's time you learned what you're really up against.
I'll be fighting in earnest as well. Prepare to be eclipsed by death.
Just hold out as best you can, all right?
Ha! You sure talk a big game. Now prove it!
Let your guard down and you'll soon be eclipsed.
So we have 40 turns.
Ha!
I'll save you.
Thank you.
Have a taste of this! Riot Flame!
Nope.
My turn.
So, we can't use any brave orders if you see. My simple solution to this is scope 1.
Ha!
An iron-blooded mage with the intelligence division can manipulate the law of cause and effect to his advantage.
Ha! Not today!
My turn.
Like, there's literally no reason to use any of your moves right now. So, battle scope. do Campanella next. Ouroboros is Enforcer number 0, ruthlessly efficient and skilled in battle, has a penchant for toying with his opponents.
An opening! Now!
I'll assist! It's my turn!
And finally...
Yeah!
Ouroboros is Enforcer number 9. Having renounced the name Sharon, she walks a path of death and destruction.
I'll handle this!
Say I will do this.
Now!
I'll assist!
My turn.
Seize victory! Noble rise!
My
So
turn.
I should mention, if you notice, none of them drop items, so there's no incentive for breaking them.
There! Not today!
Now.
So in all seriousness, I don't respect them.
Now, transform. Sync complete. Go, Arcadius gear. Ready, launch. Rionac, open fire. Exterminating target.
Yeah!
All right! This is it! Yeah! One more! I'll finish it! Excel Breaker!
Not today! Very well. Behold, the dual blades of Vander. Now, I'll end it. Ha! Ragnar, strike!
I see. Your resolve is commendable.
You're not bad at all.
I meant to use Laura's earlier because I imagine a lot of people probably want to see it, but here you go.
Behold, the soul of Arsane! Now! Radiant Phoenix Blade!
Well, well, seems like you're not all talk.
But yeah, I really hate having to use that battle strategy, but if they want to time everything, so be it. Anyway, there's going to be more scenes here. You can see Rain/2, the new delay move. Would have been a little handier earlier.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
This ability of mine is pretty broken, but you really kept up.
A splendid performance, everyone.
Damn, they're strong.
The Major really wasn't kidding about his ability.
What's worse, they hardly look winded.
I have to admit, I'm really impressed. You've all come a long way in the past month. New Class 7 especially. Still, I have to wonder what you're trying to achieve with your little trek around the country.
Or maybe it's not the barrier you're interested in at all. Maybe it's the black pleroma grass. Could it be you're hoping to find some clue as to where Reen is?
No idea what you're talking about.
So that is it. No wonder you're all fighting so desperately. But be warned, he is imprisoned far from here, in a place of pure darkness and despair. Consider it a mercy, then, that I will crush you here and now.
You're welcome to try. What's going on here?
Wait, that's Class 7. There's a warrant out for them.
How did they make it through the blockade?
What the heck?
Those are the new models we saw before.
That's right. Zauber Soldats, I believe they're called. A joint venture between the Black Workshop and the Reinford Group. A brand new weapon of war for the world to enjoy.
If the Empire's largest company and the gnomes are working together...
Shit, that's one nasty combination.
Madness. What's going on here, Kruger?
While I'm no longer affiliated with Reinford, I can tell you that these are no ordinary soldats.
As proud soldiers of the Governor General, we cannot let this stand.
Major Arundel, allow us to apprehend these miscreants.
Well, if you insist. Just know they won't go down without a fight, though.
Of course we won't. Allie!
Right. Clown Slayus.
Panzer Soldats. So the reports were true.
So be it. An army of them would still be no match for our Sordes.
That power.
Then these things are just like magic knights?
They must have created some way to harness that same energy.
The fun never ends with these guys.
We can't afford to be stopped here. We have to win.
And I shall offer you my aid. Show them your true mettle.
Yeah, I'm just not getting used to the new voices, sorry. We're gonna bench her. Laura's sheer strength is going there. Yeah, that's probably the best way to distribute them. The thing I was looking at were also the links, but I don't think it really matters.
Sure.
So he looks like he's kind of wide open here.
It's down! It's mine!
Very well. It's down! It's mine!
Didn't have the sword in a defensive position, so I guess I'll just accept the invitation.
Now's our chance! I've got you!
My turn.
Heads up, buddy. Oh, did I guess wrong?
My turn.
Yeah, it's the arms. Oh well.
Now, eat this!
That's what you get for being careless.
Very well.
Doing it to this one so I can focus on the other one.
I'm going! Ha! Let's go! I've got you!
Let's go.
My turn.
if I can combo off this or not. I don't think so, but we'll check.
Gah!
No.
It's my turn. Yeah! Now's our chance! I've got you! My turn. Yeah!
I got this.
And that's all, folks.
It's mine! This can't be!
It's my turn. This'll get a bit spicy. Fire!
Leave it to me.
Let's go.
So I'm going for the counterintuitive one. I think this is the arms. Nope.
Sure.
Actually, do we have enough damage here just to outright kill him? It's gonna be the head.
It's down! Everyone, go!
Leave it to me!
Got it. It's mine!
Azure wings!
Riot combo! You little...
Ha! Done already?
So yeah, that last one was the only one that actually is between the various class members.
They're down!
We had him outnumbered from the start.
Wait, something's not right.
You think that is enough to stop us? We are the swords who will protect this great empire!
It can't be! The flow of mana is turning against them. No, it's consuming them.
It seems you are yet inexperienced.
It's so bright!
That figure.
Looks like he snagged it.
Then our work here is done.
Just in time for the Auric Knight to take the stage. I can hardly wait for the Jade Rook to show us what he can do now.
Major Arundel, Enforcers, you've done very well. Hello, Eustace. What a pleasure to see you and Class 7 again. I had a feeling we'd meet soon. Those who seek opposing goals are bound to cross paths after all.
I knew it.
Hold on. That's a new Divine Knight. What's an Imperial weapon like that doing in Crossbell in the first place?
The trial grounds have little regard for the normal rules of time and space. They can appear anywhere throughout the Empire. This became a potential site the moment Crossbell became a province of Erebonia. It's as simple as that. This land has a storied magical history. The moment it was annexed, I began scouring it for a sign. And here, on the cliff overlooking Lake Ebel, this overflowing font of mana, I succeeded in evoking the trial. El Prado, he who embodies eternity, has finally awakened. The final divine night walks the earth once more.
That would explain why magic knights and cryptids from Erebonia started appearing in Crossbell. Not to mention the Spirit Shrine.
It's like how Vita opened the path to the trial of the Azure Knight.
I see. Perhaps that provided him inspiration.
Which would mean he's been planning this since last year at least.
I expected better of you. But this is why you took the title of Crossbell's Governor General, isn't it?
In part, yes. Now, I'm sure the Auric Knight could use some exercise after its long slumber. Care to join me for a little warm-up?
They just keep coming.
Governor General, sir! Please allow us! There's no need for you to dirty your hands.
If that sorry display was the best you could do, then you're useless to me. Now stand down, before I kill you myself.
As you command, sir.
That aura is incredible!
That's not all. He carries the holy sword of House Alborea.
Stay on your guard!
Divine Knight or not, we just gotta take him down, right?
Yeah. We may be outmatched, but at this point, it's do or die.
Then we will see this through!
Right! Here we go!
So hopefully you could see there that on Kurt's arm, even Mishi was nervous. So I think this was what I used last time. Let's go.
Shall we have ourselves a warm-up?
Knock him down to half.
My turn!
But yeah, I was kind of wondering, why is it that the Divine Knights, other than Valimar, all have weapons that Valimar started on?
It's down! It's mine!
My turn! It's down! It's mine!
So real quick, if you don't know the meaning of the word Auric, golden.
I'm going! Now's our chance!
Arian Road pilots the Argentium Knight, that's the silver.
Holy flame!
The one I'd never heard before is the Platinum.
It's my turn.
Oh, he ignited his ass.
Very well.
Let's see. I want to say this is probably... I'm gonna go with arm here.
It's down! It's mine!
Sure.
Yeah! Yeah! It's mine!
He has it out for Muse, man.
This is no good.
Spirit!
I'll handle this.
My turn! Spirit!
My turn! Now, eat this!
That's what you get for being careless.
It's my turn!
Okay, arms.
Yeah! Now's our chance! All at once!
Leave it to me!
Leave it to me!
Azure wings,
It's mine!
Resonant shot! My turn.
So we need to use the Ebon Barrier here to protect whatever he's going to send out next. Since he has it out from Muse, I figured I'd go for that.
My turn. There! It's down! It's mine!
I'm going! Yeah! Let's go! I've got you!
I see!
It's my turn.
So I'm going to go for this one to try to contain his damage. No fire this time.
Holy flame! Take this!
I got this.
Yeah! Yeah! It's mine!
It's my turn!
So I don't know what that buff or whatever is. But it shouldn't matter.
Let's go! Ha! Aurora Cannon!
I see. That's all you're capable of, I take it.
So we get a little bit more Linky XP between everyone. But these I'm probably never going to be able to use. Art support too is really cool. Makes him a good mage buddy.
Now!
An excellent performance. I'd expect nothing less from Soldat's link to the Ashen Knight. But it's not enough. No. The Auric Knight needs more to draw out its full power.
Are you alright?
Yeah, we're fine. We can still fight.
After our many bouts with Valimar, it takes more than that to defeat us.
Yeah, this gaudy bastard ain't got shit!
Just know that you do not fight alone.
That's right. You're not the only ones with a score to settle.
Clown Solace, we need your full power!
How interesting.
Know your place, children! We won't turn a blind eye to this treachery!
We will protect him no matter the cost.
They caught us off guard!
Not so fast!
Impossible!
It's them! Is everyone alright?
Sorry we're late! Yuna!
Ellie and
We made it just in time.
Yeah, but it was a little too close for comfort.
Now those are faces I haven't seen in a while. Joshua and Estelle Bright. Good to see you. And you even brought along some friends from the SSS. I really didn't think you'd make it through Walter's forces.
Well, we did get some help from Arios and Yin. Wait, hold up. Why do you still look like a kid? It's been years.
Campanella. Kruger. Or is it Sharon now? I'm surprised you, of all people, would choose to return to Ouroboros.
It is a pleasure to see you again, Master Joshua. And Kruger will be just fine. I owe a great debt to Lenhart. But if I must fight you, then so be it.
Ignitos!
Whoa! What?
So, you've decided to show yourselves at last.
Ha! Well evaded, Kruger. You clearly haven't lost a step.
It's like our own little Ouroboros reunion, isn't it?
Lady Wren, and...
What a lovely surprise, Blue Blanc!
Wait, Blue Blanc? But that guy's not...
Allow me to formally introduce myself, new Class 7. I am the one and only Phantom Thief Blue Blanc. Beneath the facade of the hedonistic nobleman you knew as Alistair lay Ouroboros' Enforcer number 10. Though you may be more familiar with my nom de guerre, Phantom Thief B.
Phantom Thief B? The famous one?
Perhaps notorious is more accurate, but who's the girl with him?
Now look what you've done, Blue Blanc. They're all confused. You're Thor's Class 7, right? Tita's told me all about you. My name's Ren, and we're here to help.
Tita, could you be the best friend she mentioned?
Which would make the rest of you...
Yuna! We made it!
That girl.
Kia!
And she's not the only one.
Man, what do we walk into?
Quit it with the commentary! Let's just get out of everyone's way.
How dare you! Mere foot soldiers are no match for our soldiers!
You've really got to give them credit for finding their way out here. So, Governor General, what's the plan now?
I believe our entertainment has come to an end. Today is a glorious day. After years of slumber, all 7 divine knights are awake once more. Further bloodshed would ill suit such an occasion, especially with Operation Jormungand nearing its dawn.
So this is a divine knight.
I don't know what your intentions are, and frankly, I don't care. But be aware, this is but a temporary reprieve. I will be sending an extermination unit shortly, so I'd advise you to leave this place now.
Rufus! All of this! Is this really what you wanted? Was gaining power as an Ironblood really all that mattered to you? Was it worth bringing ruin to House Alberea? Was it worth sacrificing Millium?
Usis.
Of course, it was all worth it. Everything before now was simply the first step. I will put everything on the line to achieve my goal. And there's still so much more I have to do.
What?
Perhaps I've said too much. Farewell, all of you. I can hardly wait for our next meeting.
Governor General! We should withdraw too.
Aw, I guess the party's over. I'll have to tell Lady Belle all about it. Until next time, so long.
Right. I'd say you've got an hour to get your business done. Beyond that, I can't make any promises. Class 7, Special Support Section. Be seeing ya.
Major Arundel.
Damn it. After all that, they just let us go, like we're nothing to them.
Man, they don't get any easier, do they?
Right. They are the ones who trapped us in the birdcage after all.
I believe it's time I made my exit as well. Farewell, members of Class 7. Take care of my lady for me.
Sharon.
Elisa will want to know what happened here.
Rufus mentioned Operation Jormungand. The serpent that swallows the world. What a fitting name for an all-out invasion of Calvard. The Governor General and Supreme Commander Van Dyke's plans must be complete.
And we still don't know a thing about him.
True. Though with a name like that, it can't be good.
Hey! You guys all right? Josette! Clearly they finished their repairs.
Yeah, I thought she left already, otherwise I would have went back and tried to talk to her when we were doing the second sweep of Crossbell. Like with their ship repaired, I figured they were gone. And so the immediate danger passed, after Una and the others contacted Rose and drove the stake into the Singularity. Looks nothing like Ursa Major. The branch campus students and their allies left on board the Bobcat too. You and the others then returned to Crossbell using the Spirit Path.
Thank you all so much.
I don't want to imagine how things would have gone if you hadn't arrived.
Aw, don't mention it. We've all got to help each other out, right?
We have Yona to thank. He put us in contact with the other branch campus students.
I'm just grateful we got everyone together in time.
The fact that we pulled it off really shows how much influence the SSS has.
Don't forget the bracers.
Yeah! And I never imagined we'd be working hand in hand with members of the Society.
Well, Joshua and I are former members. So you should just think of me as Tita's friend instead.
So, you really are that best friend she was talking about, huh? And, about this masked guy?
Hello, Phantom Thief. I'm impressed. You even had me fooled.
My, and after all the time we spent together during the Civil War, think of my assistance as my grand return to the stage I was so rudely forced off of, as well as a gift in memory of my most worthy rival, the debaucherous Prince.
LeBlanc.
Though we've been at cross purposes before, we have to thank you for your aid.
Do take care. Oh, and you'll be working with Vita from now on, correct?
I most certainly will be, chess mistress.
Oh, you must be...
No. Ash, isn't it? I need to apologize, first and foremost. None of us knew back then.
The hell are you talking about, pretty boy? The name's Ash Carbide. I'm just some punk kid from Raquel. I'm not the kind of guy who'd know some fancy-ass bracer and his bombshell girlfriend.
Oh,
Joshua.
Ash, is he...
Another survivor of Hummel?
It's all right. We'd need more time for this conversation anyway. Goodbye for now, Ash. I hope we'll get to see you and the rest of Class 7 again soon.
Likewise.
Well, take care of yourselves.
He makes a good point. There's a lot I'd like to talk about, but we're running out of time. That extermination unit will be here any minute. We better get moving.
Lloyd, Ellie, I haven't seen you in so long, and now you have to leave.
Don't worry, Yuna. I'm sure we'll meet again soon.
Yeah. This is just the way it's gotta be for now. By the way, Randy and Tio have been telling me all about the great work you've been doing in the Empire. I can't thank your teacher enough for helping you learn and grow the way you have. The barrier in front of you might seem insurmountable, but I know you can do this. I know you can save him.
We will. We're going to work with Randy to find Tio, too. No matter what.
We'll contact you as soon as we learn anything.
I'm counting on it.
Thank you. All of you.
So the SSS members will be staying in Crossbell for now. And I take it you Bracers will be returning to Erebonia proper.
That's the plan. We still need to find out where Tita, Agate, and Shara are, too.
Now that you mention it, we haven't heard from the Silver Streak since she contacted us from the capital.
Yeah, now I'm starting to worry.
Perhaps our Heimdall team knows something.
If we find anything about her or the Russell girl, we'll let you know.
I appreciate it.
Very well. I will open the spirit path now. Class 7, it is time you return to Erin. It may be quite a distance, but the path is stable, so you should be fine.
Got it. On our way.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Hey, Lloyd? Ellie? Can I go with Yuna and the others for a little while?
Huh? Are you sure, Kia?
Well, where'd this idea come from?
I feel like I might be able to help them. And not just to collect information on Tio and Randy, but I think I can use the 7 points to find out where their teacher is.
How in the world?
So this is why you were so interested when we mentioned the singularities.
I see now. So this girl was the Zero Child.
Then perhaps I should come along, too. Ren? If they're trying to locate the Ashen Chevalier, then they could use my skills just as much as Kia's. And you two might feel a little less nervous knowing I'm there looking after her, huh?
Thank you, Ren.
Estelle and I still worry about you, you know?
All right, Kia. You can go. Take good care of her for us, okay, Class 7?
That goes for Ren, too. Still, with these two on your side, nothing will be able to stop you.
And now we're babysitting.
Yuna, please take good care of them.
Don't you worry about a thing.
Lloyd, Ellie, thank you! And hey, maybe I'll find out more about Tita and Shara while I'm at it. We'll all meet up again when the time is right.
Okay, take care till then.
Yuna and the others watch the branch campus students and their other allies board on the Bobcat too. They then open the spirit path with the 2 new guests in tow. So that's Act 1 finally over. I didn't look at the trophy to see how many acts there are, but yeah, Trials of Class 7 over. So part of that was kind of expected.
Looks like you went up a rank.
Because, like I said, we've reached the limit for the 3s. But anyway, rank B2.
Here's a little treat
Get the
on me.
Kaleido Master Quartz.
Nice work, troops. I know it ain't easy.
Wonder if that's like the minimum you could get. So with that, we're calling it quits for now. When we pick up next time, we'll kick off Act 2. I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.